All right,
BMW hell.
we are now live.
Epic. Got a
We're
christening
now
live.
live. What's my name?
Oh,
Help.
Let me dig out your address. Hang on a second.
DJ RuneScape sleep paralysis. Yeah.
Do RuneScape sleep paralysis.
That's too long though.
Well, then what the fuck is
RSP.
RSP?
Okay, so I'm gonna need your help, guys. If anybody comes into TeamSpeak, I'm not gonna notice because I'm gonna turn notifications off. So if anyone comes into the lobby, just let me know.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to watch it because I'm not doing anything that's too demanding right now.
I've got it up on my other monitor, so I'll see it if it happens or hear the awful robot lady talk.
Sweet. Uh, so we're live.
Yeah.
I have a special new feature for this episode. If you actually look at the stream, instead of it just being like the cutoff BTR logo, it actually is just really bad text that says Drycast recording live. It looks almost official or something.
Uh. Uh. Sorry, I completely lost it all of a sudden.
Oh my god, yeah, it's even fucking, it's so nice to look at. It's fucking great. Okay.
Dude, get
So
it.
the problem here is that I actually need to finish eating.
Oh.
But we should think of topics
Yeah.
because the topics that we can all three talk about.
Okay, so um I got nothing. Uh
No, that's a good one right there.
I forgot I left the little felt thing over my mic still.
Are you just disassembling it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All right.
Why would I not? It's Drycast.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a webcam. Actually, I mean, it's not very dry. At least it hasn't been as this thus far. I'm gonna get a webcam and do this like a really shitty ass webcam, and I'm gonna stream live. We'll see. We'll see if I can do that sometime.
I'm just gonna bend the microphone and put it in my mouth.
Jesus Christ!
God damn it. Who is it that told me about like disassembling the microphone and licking the diaphragm to like get an effect on us?
That was
Wasn't
probably me.
I think David, you told me that you use that technique to get like a sound on what was it, Suburban Anarchy or something. And I thought that was very funny because I don't know.
We
Yeah.
David got his microphone and he was really anal about it, and then we recorded there was one album and we just took the pop filter off, and ever since then it's never been put back on.
Like the classic the treadmill recording with David wearing that awful fairy costume.
Yeah, that was. I mean, actually, the best thing was like the photograph of me running on a treadmill, and then you notice there's just a condenser mic down in the corner that's pointed right at the treadmill. It's just recording great music today.
Or like how you're wearing the tie jumpsuit and the butterfly wings, and then we went to Hy-Vee to get donuts, and some dude is like, "Hey, dude, You're fucking gay.
And I was just like, yeah.
So wait, is a Hy-Vee like your 7-Eleven or something there?
Uh, 7
This is a
Eleven,
serious question.
7-Eleven is, that was a serious cough. 7-Eleven is a convenience store, right?
Yeah, they sell like hot dogs and liquid sugar,
Yeah, well,
Ivy's just like a supermarket.
but it's also a gas station.
they have a
Kind
gas
of.
station, yeah.
But you said kind of like
Well,
half
there
a-
is a gas station, but does it make any money? No.
I gotcha. Hey, how about those gas prices? That's a good ripe topic.
Yeah, I don't even.
Fill that tank up tonight, Daryl.
I mean, I haven't even started recording the podcast yet, so but if you really want to talk about gas prices, one segment that we have to do that I promised last week that we do is gender hell.
What?
Gender hell. I don't know what we're gonna do for gender hell, but you guys,
What the fuck does that mean?
while I finish eating, gender hell. I don't know what it means. Fuck, but I promised it, so we've got to do
Come
it.
with me to gender hell.
No.
DJ Paul and Lord Infamous.
So you guys, while I'm finishing eating and I'm going to brew my coffee, which I will be doing momentarily, you guys can decide what's going to be in gender hell.
Okay, I'll think really. Okay, this is gonna be like a board meeting, and we're gonna toss ideas at the board. All right.
All right, we gotta make gender hell.
All right. Satan gender, the gender of Satan in question. Hell.
There's a
as in-
giant Baphomet, and there's a giant Bible, and it's written in semen, and it's covered in really awful, greasy chains.
All right, I'll be right back.
How the fuck do the chains get greasy?
They've been dipped in gender fluid. Ha ha.
You're right. I don't even know how to. What the fuck is? I don't think I've listened to the entirety of the 4 hours of last podcast, so I didn't really catch the context this gender hell was in. So,
I didn't either, and I was there.
oh, we'll see. Okay. Well.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I can.
Damn it.
What do you mean, damn it? You.
I don't know, Colin. I'm new to this. I just got home from this really ridiculous concert.
Oh, who'd you go to see?
It was just a local show at this DIY space.
Oh.
It was really fucked up. It was like, it's this old mechanic garage that's been like hollowed out and turned into a band storage like concert room, and there were 4 bands that played. One of them was just the other band my friend is in, but there's these 2 bands from Austin that were just like noise hardcore, and it was just absolutely insane.
Wow. I've always wanted to go to a noise show, but like the nearest ones are in my least favorite city in Michigan, and I just like the city that's most associated with like really rich millennials that just like have Dell computer startups, and I remember one time I actually did go to a show that was near this place, and I ended up listening to like 4 hours of like indie band waiting for this like noise show to happen, and it didn't happen. So I was really like mentally drained afterwards, and it left a bad taste in my mouth.
Did you
that's it.
like shank the next person that came up with the Pavement record or something?
I wanted to. I mean, like, then again, I'm not
Did
very.
you tie their scarf in a noose and then throw Dinosaur Jr. tapes at them?
Just like The air of like pretensia that like just sweeps on you when you walk into like a old 20 somethings indie band playing. It's just kind of like deafening in more ways than one. So it
I can't
sucked.
I can't fucking do those shows. There was this venue around here. It was like a cafe, and they used to do really cool punk shows. And then they changed it, and now all they have is like whiny, angsty, pretentious, like singers, fucking college kids just wearing scarves and crying about how they can't have a girlfriend.
Why
So,
isn't there like
how's it been coming, guys? You guys got gender
Oh.
hell down?
no sort of maybe?
We've got gender hell down to a science.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess I'll just leave it as a surprise then.
Yeah,
We're
we
about to dissect gender hell.
yeah. We got it filtered out after days of distilling and whatnot.
Well, yeah, cool.
But we should definitely start with David explaining
Watches?
Watches.
Yeah, no,
Watches.
that is on the show notes. But okay,
Yeah.
if you guys want to, if you really want a link to the show notes, I'll give you one. But
Yeah, let's get the screenplay. The screenplay does it sound familiar? Let's get that sorted out.
is this? Are you trying to allude to something?
Yeah, I am.
Fuck.
The screenplay to, or is that already completed and I'm just riffing on something that's old?
Oh, the screenplay is done.
Oh, it
The
is?
screenplay is long done. Yeah.
I was told that was the last thing. That was the obstacle to the.
No, the obstacle is getting people together. Basically.
Gotcha. I did not know that.
Yeah.
We've got the whole script for Children of the Corn 30 done,
That's
and
40
we
pages
have
long.
all the stunts kind of done.
Oh, that's good.
And my basement's already. It's a giant set, and it hasn't been used, and there's cobwebs growing underneath
Which is
the
perfect.
table. There's just a mess of cobwebs underneath the table on my shag carpet that could light on fire because there's candles and old TVs everywhere.
You're really setting the scene here.
I am sitting on a bomb. A bomb! A bomb!
Imminent.
Did I really want to like get a hold of the phone in your basement too?
Okay, I can solve
never
this
answer
problem.
that, Colin.
I can solve this problem. I will take a hammer and smash the phone, and it will no longer ring. I just need to get over there. I need to get over there, and I need to remember that there's this creepy phone that rings.
I want to pick it up. I'd pick it up.
I'm like expecting like calls from Satan, but it's probably just going to be a telemarketer for my grandma.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Telemarketers is Satan. Oh my god. Okay,
Come with me to hell.
so
Got OxyClean.
there are a few things that will help us. I'm actually doing formal. I'm being all formal here. So
Gotcha.
there's a few things that will help this be optimal for me when editing. One of them is to not talk over each other, which I do all the time. So
Oh, yeah, I'm really bad with that.
that helps. It's actually not that bad because we're all in one channel now. We have our names. I'm just calling you. Let's see. We got Colin P and BMW. I don't know. Fuck. BMW is just here. BMW PR is here in the TeamSpeak with us.
Would you like to arrange a test drive in the
No.
brand new M4 coupe?
Okay. So we've got the names down, and then I have to do my bullshit greeting here. I'm gonna try to down my coffee before we actually start. Caleb said he might be joining us,
Oh,
but okay, yeah, that's the other thing is if you guys could be looking out on the TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see it.
like I said, it's on my other monitor and
Christ,
deafening noise.
you're a nightmare, but it's okay.
I'm kawaii.
I'm 9. I'm an anime girl, and
I'm a 9-year-old anime girl named Yumiko.
Oh my god, that is actually pretty terrifying noise coming from you.
My
I'm
hobbies are calligraphy, and I'm in the table tennis club.
If you're listening to the live stream right now and you're fucking furious that we haven't actually started doing the podcast yet, please have pity on me. Here are my excuses. One, I worked today. 2, I think I am sick, and I have a stimulant addiction that I'm currently trying to mitigate. So
trying to mitigate with more stimulants.
yes,
Think you're
this is fucking disgusting. I hate coffee.
me too. Relatable.
Martin.
Fucking Aston Martin. The only person listening to the stream is Alexa, so shout out.
Who is that?
A Twitter friend.
Oh. Oh.
Pepsi. Buy Pepsi products.
Dude,
Live in Pepsi.
a Cisco truck cut me off the other day.
That's pretty great.
A Cisco truck came today. I helped unload it.
This is gonna be horrible.
How loud is my mic?
It's not the loudness. Like TeamSpeak kind of will keep the volume all to one reasonable level, but it's the noises because your mic will still clip. It'll just be clipping at the same volume as everything else.
So I should stop like putting it in my mouth and eating it.
I did kind of brush up on my acoustics basics to do the podcast, and I can tell you that is it's not the best thing for a microphone. But let's see here. So pretty much ignore these show notes except for ignore all the car stuff because I was gonna wait and talk about that with Caleb. We're gonna be flying even more blind than we were on episode 4, but we never did. We never actually looked at the notes.
Isn't that part of the charm though? Like just organized chaos or something?
Maybe we're actually more interesting than every other human being that podcasts, and I'm not even. That's not that hard. Okay, I'm actually gonna get ready to record. Big stuff happening, right? So I have to do my bullshit, and then we'll be doing petty chatter, which is basically just like, what have you been doing lately? Yeah, basically that. Except, I'm gonna hotkey a mute for you, dude, because no, actually, it's better with like blatant interruptions. All right.
Oh look, it's fucking Brent just holding a bunch of cassette tapes and screeching in the mic again.
All right. Shit cunts. I have to get all my hotkeys mapped out. Fuck me. All right. Okay. What an awful noise. Jesus Christ.
I'm like, took the mic out and I'm just like rubbing it on my computer case.
All right.
I'm gonna stick it in a fan.
Okay, can I do the
Work.
can I do the intro now? In peace?
No.
Okay. You're not even here to see my exercises. Yeah.
I wish I could see your stupid exercise again.
Oh,
'Cause
my-
it is stupid.
All right. Hey, that's used by professionals. Okay, I'm gonna actually do the thing now. Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Drycast, the Drywall Podcast, live from Studio Eat. It is December 31st, we're an hour into the 31st, the last day of 2014. I mentioned the new year. I mentioned the holiday. Look at me. So, yeah, it's the 31st of December. I am your host, David Blue, as always. And again, we are in Studio Eats. I didn't reiterate that. I'm here today with Colin P. and BMW Chan. Colin P. was in the original episode of Drycast, but the one that will never be released. And also, he makes a brief appearance in the first episode of Drycast, where we talked to a bunch of anime fucks. But Colin P., would you like to introduce yourself?
No,
All right.
I've got nothing to say.
BMW has already been here. You know him as DJ Valspar, DJ Home Depot, DJ DIY, DJ Michaels. DJ Michaels. Now, don't you want to go see a DJ Michaels show?
It's DJ Michaels on the arts and crafts shit. We're on the last Wednesday of the year. Happy birthday.
Oh, fuck, dude. Fuck, happy Wednesday to everybody. By the way, if you haven't noticed, we're an explicit podcast. Look at me looking out for the kids.
Cunt.
Cunts. Potato cunts. Oh, so while I'm thinking about it, I mentioned in episode 4 that Potato Cunts at drywall.ws was going to be the official Drycast email submission thing. And it's actually set up. So if you have any issues, any suggestions, any comments, if you want to be on the podcast and you don't know how to use an internet browser, be sure to send all that stuff to potatocunts at drywall.ws. But yeah, so let's see. Also, you can come in and talk to us at any time by going to drywall.ws/teamspeak. You'll see a download link to the newest version of TeamSpeak there and the information for the Drywall TeamSpeak server. And you can just come in and be a part of the podcast, make noises. I don't know.
Hey, David, something I need to tell you. On your website, when you click the TeamSpeak button, it takes you to a page. If it's a capital T in TeamSpeak, it loads a 404. If it's undercase, it actually loads the actual page.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was just a blank, like, you're just like, here's the TeamSpeak page, and there's just nothing there.
I keep forgetting you guys pay for that domain space, so...
I pay for it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. It's
Hey,
just
can you fix Mackie? Like, I really
Is
like
it
that.
not working?
Apparently, the music isn't working. Usually I bring it up on my phone,
God
like at
damn
work
it.
or something.
Yeah, what actually happened, so here's a great thing. When I set up the Drywall website, I was going through the options when you're hosting it with GoDaddy, and one of them is to have it, do you want to have it on a Windows-based server, or do you want to have it on a Linux-based server? And I didn't know what that option was, so I just selected Windows because I was like, I've used Windows, so... but the issue is when you have it hosted on a Windows-based server, yes, it's a funny joke. It's a funny joke for anyone who knows anything about websites because they go on and do that one thing where they see all the web info and they're like, haha, it's hosted on a fucking Windows-based server. That's a joke. And they know exactly what happened. But I actually took the time to transfer it over to a Linux-based server, and what that involved was downloading the entirety of the Drywall website, which was 10 gigabytes, and re-uploading it. And unfortunately, a lot of things got broken. Like most of the stuff got broken with that. But
So, hang on, what kind of things added up to 10 gigabytes of data?
there's a lot of stuff on the Drywall website that you probably haven't seen.
Oh.
There's secret drywall forums you'll never access.
Actually,
Oh, yeah,
that's another thing. The Drywall forums are on their way back, and you can visit them right now. The only issue, and they're mostly ad free, spam free. The only issue is that there's one file that's the CAPTCHA image that is glitching right now. So if you go to register and like you go to register for the forum and then you hit agree, and it takes you to an error page. So that'll be getting resolved. Oh, what I'm doing on that is kind of just waiting until PHPBB comes out with a new update that resolves that. And if it doesn't in the near future, then I'll actually go in and see if I can resolve it. But I think the drywall forums would be a good resource for, I don't know, talking about stuff.
Yeah, it could be the next big thing, yeah.
The next new egg.
Yeah, the next Dell computer support forums.
The next Dell computers is the drywall forums. Okay, so
The Nate Dogg of Newegg.
yeah, did you see that I made that the title of episode 4?
It was funny because I was actually like watching the Boondocks and they had Nate Dogg on there as a special guest, and then I read that tweet.
See, I don't know what the Boondocks is, but it does sound like having Nate Dogg on the Boondocks would be an interesting thing.
Isn't it anime?
Yeah, it's an anime, but I wouldn't recommend it. I actually love the Boondocks. It's really funny, but like a lot of the humor will just like go over your head if you're not like paying attention. It's just like really
No jokes.
there's no jokes. It's like The Office.
Wow.
No jokes allowed.
David, you're a fucking joke.
Yeah, I know.
Aim and break.
Why don't we have that like on a hotkey so somebody just like presses the amen break
I would
for
totally
the
do
comic
that.
relief?
You'll have to. I would do that, but that would be a pain in the ass, probably. But it would be funny.
You need
That
like
would
a
be-
soundboard with like aim and break and like warning sirens.
Yeah, then it would just become unlistenable. Really,
like clipping boat sirens and shit.
that would make. See that you're tempting me, but you're tempting me, but I know that's a bad idea because yes, it would make. I mean, it would make me enjoy the podcast more. I love boat noises, but we're doing this for the audience. This is the first time that I ever took my professor's advice in college and considered the audience in a thing that I made because I think that's a horrible idea, but we're doing it for Drycast.
Here's some good professor advice. Take the pilot warnings and put them into the podcast. Pull up.
I'll do that.
Up. Turn up.
Okay, but something I forgot to mention when I was introducing, so you can always talk to us on Twitter. We're trying to get the hashtag Drycast used. So what I'm saying, you're talking to your family over Twitter, just throw in that hashtag. All right, just throw in the hashtag Drycast. I've got a column on my fucking TweetDeck client here that's Drycast, and I'm the only person in it. Oh wait, actually, Colin P's in it as of right now.
Yeah, just immediately.
Dude, that you're right. You see, Colin P is on it. All right, but yeah, so you're going on a vacation. Just fucking use that hashtag there. Put that hashtag in your Instagram photos. I mean, come on. I'm on Instagram, by the way, now.
That's actually the right way to laugh.
That's much better. Much better. Okay, I think everyone's introduced themselves. Petty chatter time. It's the petty chatter segment. So, starting with Colin P, what have you been doing lately? And yes, you do need to disclose personal and Bermuda cruise hell.
What? Oh, just mostly been working on just working on like audio stuff. Looking at waveforms all day and working at the pet store and getting yelled at by moms and pregnant people. So, having a blast.
Getting invited out by pregnant moms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
Yep. So, I'm pretty popular, enigmatic person in real life. I'm a very attractive individual.
I'm
Okay.
I'm about to Google that word.
Um,
All the moms just walk into the pet store and yell at Colin just because he's there.
yeah. Like, actually, just the other day, we had a person who came in, and this guy was like on crutches, and his wife came in, and she was asking me where like some bullshit was, and this guy like is swearing at her, apparently her husband, and like calling her cunt and everything. And I was like, wow, this is incredible. This is like real and happening in front of me. And I don't know. That's it. There's no funny story behind it. It's just that I witnessed that, and it was like I had to tell people. So now it's there.
No, I definitely get that. I have a similar story from Harbor Freight, but I'm not sure if I want to tell that right now.
Really? How risque is it?
I have a really great story from my workplace, but
Dude, we're fucking boring.
Yeah, we're like petty adults now. Look at us. We're like 20 somethings talking about work already in a really apathetic tone. We're really fucking
Well,
boring.
see, I like work, but work is drywall for me. Drywall is my work.
That's nice.
DJ
That's nice.
Michaels is always building turntables out of old spray paint cans and plastic ribbons. That's my job.
Yeah, buy my new album. Buy.
Buy my new mixtape. Buy my new mixtape. Irony out the ass. Irony. Download my mixtape, fam.
Download my new mix tap, Irony Void.
Can you put noise
Irony
tapes on? Is it against the rules to put noise tapes on DatPiff?
They screen all the mixtapes that go on there.
Are
Really?
you
Like-
serious?
Wow.
Yeah, they
I could
do.
get somebody
was
to listen to
talking
Drywall.
Like Skrillex got his EP on there, but I was following someone on Twitter who tried to get one of his noise tapes on DatPiff, and they turned it down because they actually listened to it.
I want to
what
be a
if you just-
professional DatPiff screener.
I just do it anyway. I just upload like the most unlistenable shit and just be like, somebody at DatPiff is listening to this.
I would just upload a sound file that's just me saying, visit drywall.ws. Oh, so today my coworker was making this, he's making a Snapchat, and he was, so I just look up and he's got his phone in his hand and he's doing like a panorama of the, I think he was trying to illustrate that there was no one in the store, right? So he's making this Snapchat, and it took me a few seconds, which I'm kind of ashamed of, but I ended up just yelling drywall.ws over and over again. And then he accidentally posted that as his story, and he just fucking left it. So that was my promotional moment of the day.
You have an incredible brand sense.
We're about to launch a website. Ooh, this is big. First time I've mentioned it.
Oh.
It's going to be serious and stuff. There's going to be people that use the word culture a lot. Maybe even
So serious.
Maybe even-
German.
maybe even the word aesthetic is probably going to be used.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but okay, here's the dilemma. Here's my reason for bringing it up is which one do I promote? Do I promote that one or do I promote Drywall? I don't know. I've been thinking about that all day. It's a big issue. I think I'm gonna pop a fucking cough drop.
Culture, aesthetic.
Dry moose.
Okay, so Colin P described what he's been doing. What have you been doing, DJ Home Depot?
Realistically, I just went to a concert. I completely destroyed a suburban neighborhood by a highway in my car, and then I sat at home and listened to records. But ironically, I'm sitting in Home Depot buying doorknobs and throwing screws on the floor and watching pimple-faced 16-year-olds sweep them up and scream.
Cool. Let's see. What have I done? Oh, I had so many ideas for this. What have I done? Fuck. I fucking hate podcasts.
Yeah.
Let's see. What have I done? Well, I've managed to contract an illness, which I've had for several days. I've been driving my very expensive car a lot to try to make it has a problem. It's got a wheel bearing going out, and I've been trying to make the wheel bearing problem worse. Oh, this is actually relevant to culture and what's cool. So I downloaded this piece of music. Let me see what I think it's called Monster Cat 020, and what it is a compilation of all the club tracks going on. I think that's what it is. It's like popular dance music, and it was 2 discs long, and I put that in my executive sedan, and I've been listening to that. I also had quite an episode trying to find the new Logistics album because I forgot Logistics' name. It's a drum and bass guy. He's a white guy, makes drum and bass. So I spent like half an hour searching Google frantically for the new Hospital Records album. Like new Hospital Records, new album. Going on Hospital Records website and digging through their fucking news archive until I remembered who Logistics is, and I think that album came out like a year ago, but I got that album. Nobody else here likes drum and bass, so.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Hold on a minute.
I don't even like music though, so.
This just happened.
Yeah, I bought something from Hospital Records.
I used to like Hospital when I played WoW when I was like in 9th grade, but hey.
I only listen to drum and bass when I'm driving, and I don't even. It's not even music really. It's not. It doesn't fulfill the same thing as the music I listen to. Like, it's basically just. It makes me feel young. If I'm completely honest. I'm listening to this, club track, and I'm like, wow, I really am. I'm a young guy. I'm cool, but then I realized that I've never been clubbing, and if I was to go clubbing, I would probably ask, like, what do you know about model railroading?
Bro. Bruh.
What?
We want to race, bro. We got to race, dude, bro.
Oh
Why
yeah.
do you listen to drum and bass though? Like for real, just like a Eurobeat CD and put it on. That'll like get you hype as hell.
See, I would go for Eurobeat, but I'm a very rhythmic person. Like Eurobeat is very, I don't know. The few times that I've driven to Eurobeat, it is nice, but it doesn't provide quite the same thing that drum and bass does. Because drum and bass is very rhythmic. Like I can feel it physically in me, and Eurobeat's sort of just not rhythmic enough, I guess. It's the same thing with like gabber or the more hard core electronic genres with driving. But you got to remember that I grew up playing like driving sims, so
Incredible.
I mean, this is what I grew up around.
I'm just saying, man, when my Eurobeat mixtape drops, you're gonna have it in your car, and you're probably gonna die like I will.
The Jag, I mean, it doesn't really like it doesn't it doesn't, get to the race car mode. It doesn't really have it's basically always your grandfather. It's just sometimes you can make your grandfather go around corners quite fast, or you can make your grandfather go very fast. Thank you, Alexa, for using the Drycast hashtag, by the way. But yeah. So like I don't know. It's a different sort of thing. Most of the time in my car, I like to listen to stuff that both of you would find incredibly boring, like Chopin solo piano recordings, basically from the Romantic period. But since the bearing is making such a horrible noise, I have to drown it out with drum and bass.
Well, I can't really blame you. I mean, D&B is kind of driving music, but the only thing I can drive to nowadays is like fucking murder rave techno. So, like some crusty Ukrainian guy with some like old Roland drum machine. So,
You also have to remember that I drive a lot with my girlfriend, who
oh,
does not have. I mean, she would tolerate noise, speed noise.
speed noise in the car and murder your girlfriend.
Yeah.
If you listen to my tape in your car, like speed noise, you are going to get in an accident.
See, what speed noise does to me is it just sort of mesmerizes me. By the way, visit rubyfalls.bandcamp.com. That's ROOBIEPHAWLS.bandcamp.com for the future of music.
Thank you. I really like listening to like juke music when I'm driving because it's like really. Has anyone listened to that kind of music?
Only with you.
I don't think I recognize the genre, but maybe if I heard it, I don't know.
It's like it's Chicago dance music. It's like 160 beats per minute, and it's made to be danced to, but it's just really broken, and it kind of just assaults you with kicks, and it's just really fucking weird. I have no other way to describe it,
That
but
sounds really fun, actually.
I'll send you something.
Yeah. From what I heard was pretty awesome. But like go.
Well, I really like juke a lot too because since it came from Chicago with all the house shit and like techno stuff, you get a lot of like odd influences. Like you get the random acid song in there for like no reason, and like acid techno is just like my favorite thing ever. So like whenever that does crop up, it's just amazing.
Sounds really cool.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't like listen to drum and bass for music that I like listen to. It's more just background noise, right? But there's some like dubstep tracks on there that are really interesting. Like the noises are very industrial, and I like that. But of course, after listening to them once, kind of hearing the same noises again doesn't elicit the same reaction. But anyway, enough about Hospital Records. So we've all petty chattered. So I think we can move on to the next segment.
It's not been petty enough.
I was gonna say, you could definitely get more petty. You could have like a housewives drama.
Let's see. Well, petty means we have to talk about people. Okay, let's move on. I feel like the cough drop noise is not going to be welcome on the podcast, so maybe I should fucking, really, really devour this one here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's it.
I have this same like juke song that somehow got set as my ringtone. I didn't want it to be my ringtone, but somehow I dropped my phone and it changed to my ringtone. And it's like a really high pitched screech and then like a bunch of arrhythmic kicks and then like a wailing synth that just sounds like an elephant tusk, like just like going like it's the most annoying thing ever.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to get another bottle of water. I'll be right back.
Speaking of annoying things, I was in line at the DMV the other day renewing my license, and there was at least 3 people with like the Metal Gear Solid like message chirp thing, and like as they went off, like you'd see these 3 nerds consecutively like look at their phones, and it was like the most entertaining thing to me.
Did they just like look at their phones and like giggle like I got that reference?
Dude, you played that one game, the old guy crawl game? Dude.
Nano machines. Raiden.
Oh my god, dude, epic.
Oh my god, Metal Gear.
I like the part when the old guy says brother. It's so funny.
Big. It's Big Bro. Big Bro in a camouflage sneaking into the base.
Jesus Christ.
Loud noises are so funny.
Snake, it's Otaku. Come in,
Pants.
Otaku.
Pee pants robot man.
I've like never played Metal Gear Solid, but that's like all I know about it.
I played Metal Gear like for I think it was you, Michaels, that lent me the original Metal Gear game, or it might have been Caleb, but I played it for 10 minutes, and like you have to sneak around in that game for the one that was on the first PlayStation. So just sneak around. All right, so I snuck around for like 10 minutes, and then I was just like, this is fucking boring, so I just attacked one of the enemies. Is that the technical term? The people that are not supposed to see you, and then it was like game over, and then I was like, I'm so glad that I didn't play video games as a child. So that was sorry.
I played the first level or two of Metal Gear Solid because you borrowed my copy, but then I think I rented it to someone else and they were playing, and they didn't even try to sneak. They just ran around everywhere and nobody caught them. They just like jumped and ducked, and I was just like, I'm fucking done.
Speed run.
I spent like an hour trying to hide from these guys, and he's just running right into the snow and like jumping and like not getting detected. Like, how are you doing that?
Fuck video games.
Yeah, I really suck at video games that aren't like vertical shooters. So like I'll play Metal Gear and just completely fuck up and feel so bad. But
I'm just like really bad at video games.
You beat the Souls games with no clothes on.
dude, it's the hardest games ever. It's the hardest game.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's talk about Let's Players.
Let's
Talk
talk
about. Okay.
Wait till culture to do that. But first, which is the next segment. Oh no, I think his internet dropped.
Yeah. Wow. What now?
I think we should just wait until he comes back in.
Is there really a culture segment? We're gonna discuss culture.
Yeah, dude. This podcast is a cultural podcast.
I was gonna say it'd be redundant to discuss culture in
Everything is culture.
Oh my god.
I went to school.
That reminds me of the picture of Richard Dawkins with the "We Are All Africans" shirt. That's a
Oh
good
my god. Fuck that.
Every time I see it, it burns into my retinas for a good 10 minutes.
Rick, good old Dick. I guess we should wait a few minutes for him to come back in here.
Yeah, let's just play. This is the part where you intersect in. I'm sorry. Some white noise or a popular track of music.
Could also just cut around it, but that works.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like NPR where we split it up with some trendy bossa nova track.
Oh, okay. All right. So Alexa has just used the Drycast hashtag. For the first time, we have someone contributing to this podcast. Her suggestion: discuss microdicks in society and their impact.
I'd say their impact is quite small. That was bad. I'm gonna die.
Fuck puns.
Release the Nervecast now. I don't know. Jesus. For being a gay male, I guess I don't have a whole lot to say about penises when I'm forced to talk about it. What an unfortunate situation to be in. Hmm. Uh, if anything, they're important because they've set a low standard. They've set the bar low, so people who have self-esteem issues can, look at the micro penis page on Wikipedia and feel better about themselves instantly. So,
I guess
Yeah.
I haven't seriously thought about penises in a
Oh.
long time. I guess I don't know. It's not something that I think about regularly. I mean,
Really?
I do have one.
It's not just like stream of consciousness for you? You don't think about it constantly? Wow, really?
I mean, I use the word dicks all the time, but not in the sense that it actually connects to an image of the the genitalia. I guess I don't know. I really don't think about my penis that
Oh,
often.
that's okay, I guess. I don't really think about them either, unless like I get an unsolicited dick pic from some creepy guy online or something. But usually it's like at the back of my head behind like obligation and other important things. So
Again, I'm so glad that I don't get sent nudes.
yeah, it's really awesome. I mean, like especially like self-proclaiming like straight guys sending you cool pictures of themselves is just. I mean, it's a blast, really.
You
So,
telling me that I couldn't just, send you just a full nude body shot just as a straight friend? Like,
I mean, it'd be a
just,
little weird, and it's like
just
since we've had this
straight buddy nudes,
since we've shared this discourse, it's probably the stigma of it has lifted a bit, but it's um I don't think
I've never taken a picture of myself without clothes on. I feel like I should just go do this just for the thrill.
Yeah.
But it'd be a lot of work.
it is a lot of work. Not that I know, but wow, I kind of just fucked myself, didn't I?
Nudes, man. I am so old. Like you guys are young and full of life, but I'm just fucked.
Yeah, you're an old soul, or something.
I hate those people. Like, you just know, when someone's like, "Oh, he's an old soul," just stay the fuck away.
I'm an old soul. That means I wax my hair and I have really archaic view in society.
I'm an old soul. That means that I fuck.
That you fuck.
Yeah, just fuck. Fuck it.
That I only engage intercourse for the purpose of for the penis.
Hello.
Hey,
Sorry.
Ah.
we were just running out of explicit sexual things.
We
to
were
talk
just
about.
talking about dicks.
Sweet.
I'm the only straight guy here.
Dude, okay, at the show I went to, there was this band called Glass, and the guy that was like on stage had like bleached white hair, and I didn't think he was in the band because he was like taking photos and shit, and I was like, oh, what the hell? And he just like got on stage and just like screeched and like yelled over like harsh noise for like 10 minutes, and by the end of the show he was just like stripped down to his underwear, just screeching I'm gay and grinding on this pole, just like I'm fucking gay.
Oh my
And I
god.
was like,
Why
this
did
is
you-
the best show ever.
Why did you not record this?
Well, it was too dark and my phone was like fucked up, but like, and if I didn't mention this before, there was just caution tape everywhere, like an entire roll was gone, and like people, they're just punks just like with caution tape wrapped around them, and like this destroyed nasty carpet and like blood and stag beer cans everywhere. It was just fantastic.
I love that you can tell me about these things so that I don't actually have to go to them.
You know you want to see a bleach white haired guy in underwear grinding on a pole while punks jump up and down on the stage and these screeching I'm gay over harsh guitar noise.
I do. I genuinely do. What I don't want to do is park my car, walk there, stand around. I don't know. Why don't they do live streams? I feel like they,
pulled up in my M3 there.
But you first pulled up in a '76 Eldorado convertible, which I feel
Last-
like I should take my
Last
Jag
time
to
I
a
was
punk
there,
show.
I was
really.
in a priceless Cadillac 1976 convertible Eldorado, white with a red interior, and this time I'm in a black M3 with a beige interior, 5-speed manual.
I feel like I should probably go. I should take my Jag to a punk show at least once.
Yeah, I drive a 2003 Hyundai Elantra.
Scrub.
I don't know. I'm here, you know. Still kicking. Hey, did I bring this up already? Why is there not a G.G. Allen revival like cover band?
What the fuck is that?
You don't know who G.G. Allen is?
No, I am fucking
Wow.
80. I'm 89.
Okay. G.G. Allen was a punk rock hardcore artist. He was well known for stripping naked and throwing feces at the audience, cracking his skull on everything. Like, just about every venue he went to got shut down.
Sweet.
So essentially a lunatic, but his one of his goals was like he vowed to kill himself on stage. Like that was going to be his like final act, essentially. But he OD'd on heroin or something, and well, he never got to fulfill his ultimate goal or whatever. So,
Aww.
Rest in shit.
yeah, I know awe is the right word. I'm like, aw. Like a TLC documentary. Aw.
Punk rock. Joey
Oh my god.
Like if you Google him, there's like, tons of YouTube videos of him like naked throwing shit at people point blank.
So just like Gary Gay Gay Gay.
Pretty much.
It's like the straight hardcore man's Gary Gay Gay Gay. That's
Gosh.
G.G. Allen.
Oh my god. Yeah. Cool. I just realized what I was going to say earlier is that literally I have one straight friend. That's it.
Wow. You truly
I don't
do?
have any friends.
Yeah.
Aw, don't say that.
I don't have any friends.
Live from Studio Eat. All right. So,
Everybody knows M3 drivers don't have any friends.
Okay then, DJ Industrial Pesticides.
DJ lap times.
DJ Lap Times. That's someone that I don't want to be around.
Spinning the latest happy drum and bass donk piss.
Gabber Revival.
Happy gabber.
Well,
Happy Gabber.
we've obviously entered the culture segment. I think we've entered the culture segment. But one thing that I promised to do on this podcast was explain watches, because, well, today I tweeted a picture of a watch, and then Colin P, you had to make the joke. Did you know that phones tell time now? And then Michaels added in that it was about image. It's what about watches about image. But the truth is that the watches are not about telling the time, and they're not about image necessarily. I think some people wear them for image, and those people are wrong. A watch, it's a complicated thing, and it's very pretentious. Remember that out of all of us here, I can relate most to the modern pseudo lumberjack with a beard. So I'm very pretentious about these things. I've come to accept that I like things, right? I like things. I like nice things. So, oh my God. So why we wear watches is because that's not correct grammar. We wear watches because watches are just a little piece of precision engineering that you carry around with you all the time. It's something to be enjoyed. I use it for the time. Like if I don't have a watch on, I'm fucked. Even if there's a phone there, even if I have a clock in my car, I feel uncomfortable if I don't have a watch on. So I'm just used to that. But what they're really about is sort of like the best parts about life if you are a modern pseudo lumberjack, which is achievement in engineering, which is nice materials, which is the more the things in life that people have really put their time into, and that is watches. I mean, the Seiko 5 that I just got is a really simple thing, right? It's just a cheap movement. It's mass produced. But its simplicity makes it such a nice thing to have with you. I don't know. If I was on Adderall, I'd be able to explain this a lot better.
Yeah, I don't feel it.
I don't get it either because you're saying that watches are a piece of engineering, but then you say that it's a nice thing to look at. So in a way, yes, you wear a watch because of how it looks, and a lot of people don't wear watches today because they don't look too great. A lot of cheap watches, they look cheap, digital. They look awful. Why the hell would you buy a watch if it's not like ridiculous? That's why people wear watches. I mean, like Colin said, you can look at your phone or whatever. I don't see the point in having a watch unless like you're matching it with your clothing or if you're looking impressive.
I mean, everything that we put on our bodies is about what other people see. That's just a biological fact. I enjoy looking at my watches, but the fact that I put them on me means that somewhere my primal instinct says, look at this. Look at how I'm displaying this prime piece of engineering. I'm going to have lots of girls wanting to have sex with me, because I have this thing that a bunch of fat men with glasses and tweezers assembled somewhere in Germany. But that's, yes, it is. When I said I shouldn't have said it's not about the image. And I'm describing how I feel about watches. I can't say that that's the majority of people or even the majority of watch nerds, but I think at least I could guess from what I've seen of people that enjoy watches that I understand it. And it's something that I don't like. I've never really had a choice. Like when I was 12, I was looking at watch magazines. I shouldn't say I haven't had a choice. It's something that I just instinctually was drawn to. As I am drawn to guns, same reasons. As I am drawn to cars, more or less same reasons. Because I enjoy experiencing excellence in engineering. And to a different extent, I enjoy like the variation in cars and watches reflects the people who made them and who designed them often. And in that sense, they're art, I guess. But it's not about telling the time for the sake of like, do I need my watch is not the device. It's not the only device I have that tells the time. Do I need a watch if I only need the time? No. But I mean, in that sense, as a timekeeping device, for me, for my habits, it actually is a surprisingly useful thing to be able to have the time there at any point. Like I said, even if I don't wear a watch, I end up looking at my wrist all the time. Even if I'm in the car where there's a clock and a phone near me, I still look at my watch for the time. So
So what you're getting at is that
it is both of those things that both of you said were more or less correct, but not really.
what I gathered is that wearing a watch is an instinct that you were pummeled with, and you use it to coerce members of the other sex into um
But the watch is important because last time I wore a watch, it was a prop, and I used it, and I was dressed up. I just stepped out of a Jag, and I was walking up to the police officer, and I just kept looking at my watch because, god damn it, I am going to make every single second of this speeding ticket miserable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a lot of things, but since I've been wearing one so long, it is my primary. I haven't gone without wearing a watch, ever. I was probably a toddler the last time I didn't have a watch on.
incredible.
Yeah.
But then again, I guess it's like the same thing with I can't really remember the last time I had short hair, so fair enough.
Yeah. I don't know if I did a good job of explaining watches, but Caleb is on his way here, and he is a person that wears watches.
Oh. It's another old soul that'll
Fuck watches.
that'll build us some model trains and
Fuck watches. I'm gonna go build a model train and download as much. What's the new anime?
what is the new anime?
I'm gonna download as much sword art as online that I can possibly get while building my model train set.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang on guys, I need to like hand roll my own cigarettes. I smoke 3 at a time because if I live past 40 I'll kill myself.
Dude, hand rolling cigarettes is actually kind of fun.
Yeah, well, smoking's bad for you, Brent. Or BMW apocalypse.
BMW Purgatory says don't smoke.
Sorry, was that you can cut that out. Nobody heard that me slip. I'm so used to addressing people by their first names. I'm sorry.
Potato
I don't
nuts.
really care because I'm not gonna say anything on here that I don't endorse as part of the BMW brand.
Gotcha.
I'm David Blue, and I believe that the Holocaust was positive.
Okay.
My name is Brent, and I am affiliated with BMW.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Buy an i8.
Deafening, like, balloon deflating noise, and then buy an i8. Okay, other thing that I wanted to talk about was, I think I might have already talked about this last episode, but the combineform.com.
What?
Have you guys signed up yet?
Oh. No.
Combine only.
Okay, I'm going to sign up right now.
Combinesonly.com.
What am I going to say?
Combine mingle.
Date other large farm machines near you.
Combine people meet.
Combine people.
All I know.
Combine.
All I know about combines is that poor farmers have to take out like loans because they're really expensive.
Combines are basically, speaking from experience, as being like the first time I drove a combine. I'm already reverting back to my 5-year-old self. I was like, I want to say the first time I like ever turned the steering wheel of a combine, was I was probably like 7. The first time I solo drove a combine was probably like 10, 12. But speaking from experience, as a 10-year-old boy, a combine is the closest thing to a spacecraft that any Midwestern 10-year-old boy will ever operate. And it really is like a spacecraft. Like it is, there's lights and switches and dials and stuff to manage, and it's dangerous, and you can fucking devour deer with them. And, you know, it's just I don't know. It's a great thing for a little boy. Like, it's so stimulating. I hate that word.
Actually, oh, my antivirus won't let me go to the Combine forum.
Oh, well, it's a PHP BB form, just like the drywall forms.
Oh.
So yeah, it probably has a shitload of viruses.
Well, oh, I gotta know. I had to tell my antivirus thing like I'm an idiot and
Fuck
have
off.
reckless abandon. Fuck off.
Look, antivirus, I need to look at some damn combines at 2 in the morning.
Some damn combines.
I need to read this thread about towing with an SP spray. Okay. I'm
Need to
going
maximize my wheat yield.
wheat yields.
Hey, don't joke about that, all right? We don't fuck around with yields here at Drycast. Yields are not something to fuck around with.
DJ wheat.
I'm about to
yield.
turn up on this mustard seed season.
About to turn up on this combine harvester header adjustment protocol. All right. Well, that's the end of the combineforums.com. It's the end of the culture segment, unless anybody else has anything to contribute, which we've
Well,
already
yeah.
contributed enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey. All right. So, gender hell. I'm assuming you guys got a lot of shit prepared for this.
Yeah. No, actually, I'm.
We're about to walk into the gender crypt.
Oh my.
Behind you, you hear the screams of heteronormality dwindling as you step further and further into the gender crypt.
The gender crypt.
You open up the cis tomb, and you step inside.
The cis tomb.
That is where gender hell lies.
What? It sounds like an awful place.
I could go further, but this is going to get very disturbing very quickly.
That's very good. Your original content, dude. Original
Colin just
content.
leaves.
I'm sorry. What?
Colin, you have to help us. We're going to gender hell.
So I'm.
Help
I'm
me.
So
Colin, help me.
I'm so uncreative on the fly. I'm not like fucking. You gotta give me time because it's gotta like boil inside my fucking noodle.
I'm gonna go take some Adderall. I'll be right back.
Oh, well that'll help.
Sniff some prescription drugs and come with me to gender hell.
Yeah, just shake the Addy bottle and smell the fumes, the Addy dust.
What kind of things do people with gender dysphoria talk about?
I've only known one person who's ever had gender dysphoria, so. But whenever I'd ask them about that, not even like fronting them about it, they just get uncomfortable. So I don't know.
I don't either. I know like 2 or 3 transgendered people, and considering that this Leela shit's going on right now, I don't really feel comfortable talking about it, but
Yeah,
whatever.
Neither do I. I can't joke about it anyways, but
I mean, I actually took the time to read the note. It's very depressing.
yeah, it really sucks. Yeah. Wow, we're really changing the tone of this podcast now.
You know what, Colin? Gender hell waits for no one.
Yeah, it's undying gaze and the maw consumes all or some other bullshit.
Testicles everywhere.
Wow, that'd be quite interesting actually. Cool. Let me get a one-way ticket to this place. So I can be around a bunch of like disembodied genitalia. Well, that sounds like a fucking blast.
It's like imagine Christian hell, but it's like it. I don't want to describe this actually.
Isn't Christian hell just? I don't know. Whenever I've been into a church, I've always been blasted. So.
All right, I'm back, but I'm gonna take Adderall live on the air.
Oh, I want to hear like your guttural noises as you're swallowing. This is fucking gross. Pull up.
Turn up.
Turn up.
Terrain.
Oh,
That's the sound of the Adderall kicking in.
Yeah, how long does it take to metabolize?
I can feel it right now.
Really?
Yeah,
Told ya.
it takes a little while, but to really, it takes like about a half an hour to get fully in. But yeah, I can feel it as soon as it gets in my mouth.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that stimulant shit.
On that coffee Eddie grind.
I have to work in 12 hours. That was a horrible idea.
Fucking idiot.
Gotta work it 12.
And I'm working the number eve, the number go up day night eve.
Working number Eve.
Working number
Taking
eve.
Adderall. It's my piece. Woo! Woo! Sorry. I will call up.
Jesus. What a wonderful noise.
I'll never stop thinking that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 4 years. It's been how many years? 5 years that I've been laughing at loud noises. I mean, really longer, but 5 years that I've been laughing at DJ Michael's loud noises.
When I used to play World of Warcraft in high school, I was a very high-ranking officer, and I don't know how to keep it brief, but I'd always like screech into the microphone when somebody with an annoying mic would queue up, and that would just make everybody so mad. It was so funny to me though.
Honk.
Good morning, Calb. Happy Wednesday.
It actually is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday.
Yeah, dude, it's the last Wednesday of the year. Look at that. Help
Getting
me.
real sentimental over this Wednesday here.
Getting real sentimental. All right, so Calb is here on the podcast, on Drycast. Calb, we're going to go back to the petty chatter section just for you. What have you been doing lately since you're on this fucking podcast?
Well, I just got off of work, and I have been thinking about my boss who told me a rape joke.
Those
It
are the
was-
best. Those are the best jokes.
And she was like trying to get me to
so much.
she was trying to get me to laugh, and then I was like, no.
I guess this is something I've said about rape jokes. I'm not necessarily, I don't know. I never get bothered by things that people say. I just usually laugh if they're really crazy. But I have yet to hear like an actual rape joke because there's nothing really funny about rape. Like, I mean, not even in I'm not an activist or anything. I'm not a human being in a lot of emotional aspects. But there's just nothing. There's no humor in like, oh, that person's like doesn't want that sex joke. But yeah, I've talked about this enough. So, what's been going on with Calb? Rape jokes.
Yeah, my girlfriend's going out of town on the 1st, so I'm gonna take her out to Red
Rape
Lobster
jokes.
for some food.
My girlfriend's going out of town. Gonna tell her some new rape jokes from menshumor.com. No.
Yeah. I follow the Meninist on Twitter. You're really self-actualizing, smart, cunt.
The
Yo,
Meninists
Julie.
make me want to die.
Yo, Julie, check your Facebook Messenger messages. I just sent you a link to the 10 things that girlfriends shouldn't do on askmen.com. One of them is say no. Number one, say no.
Yo, I post insightful things on my Twitter account when I'm not linking random Crunchyroll links to Yuri Yuri. I'm an interesting person.
I'm making
I
fun of
watch
this.
anime.
Yo, Julie, check out
Hashtag
that.
I knew it. We need to make fun of Gamergate people.
No, because Whirlwind's going to be on the podcast.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
I'm going to censor you. I'm going to censor you, all of you.
Die, cunt.
Brent's scaring me.
Even if Gamergate is incredibly fucking boring, we can't say anything bad about it.
Why?
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Whirlwind's a cool person. I think I don't know anything about Whirlwind.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't
Me
think
either.
he'd care because he recognizes that people have opinions.
I don't give a fuck.
I
Hive
replaced my emotional capability with advertising long ago. So
Yeah, I love that aspect of you, Dave.
yeah. So my mom comes up to me and she's like, I went to a car wash and there was this girl there and she was into cars and she was really cute. You know, you should talk to her. And I was like, did you like the next time you see her, just tell her to visit drywall.ws. Like that was my immediate reaction. Just tell her to go to drywall.ws. She might be interested in what we have there.
Hey, Dave, how you doing? I'm pretty visit at drywall.ws.
Yeah, but I have legitimately said what you just said right there.
Doing pretty good, but I'd be even better if I was on drywall.ws. Don't forget the hypertext link.
How are there not t-shirts yet?
I have a hat.
We should, yeah.
You
We
should
should-
screen print them.
Dude, fuck yes. Okay, let's use papyrus for the font.
Font jokes.
Ironic font, black text on a white t-shirt. You know, I'm a fun guy to talk to. Don't you want to fuck?
Yes.
Terminal.
Wait, so, okay, earlier David said that he had one straight friend, and that's you, isn't it?
Yep.
Kib? Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yep.
you.
Okay. I don't really know if I'm straight or not, so cool.
Well, guys, I can tell you
50
for sure,
cents
I'm
in the club.
straight as an arrow.
Guys, I drink Pepsi brand soda products.
Have you guys tried that new Doritos yet?
Piss blanket.
Fucking
I heard the new Xbox One is just gonna have like 5 gallons that it like comes with of that Doritos shit, and it just like squirts it in your mouth every time you say Xbox. Shoot that Doritos shit into my mouth.
Oh my god. Xbox. Kill me.
Well, I think we should move on from the gender hell segment, which just seems to be a bunch of self-aware 20-somethings talking about or making fun of other people and other cultures. So let's move on to car, since Calb is actually here. Did you see the link that I sent to you of the Icon Helios?
Yes, I want to have relations with that car.
Here are the show notes, everybody. They're not actually, I kind of copied and pasted from the stuff that we didn't get to last time, but so this car, made by this guy named Chad. That's
No,
all
I don't
remember.
like it anymore.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm just kidding.
So, they're talking about right now putting on the Tesla chassis, which is incredibly boring, but they mentioned at some point on the Smoking Tire, which is the Smoking Tire podcast, that oh my god, that they could possibly put a 2,000 horsepower diesel engine in that, and that would actually make it awesome. That would make it the official diesel goth, the first ever diesel goth car. So
Would you keep it in silver, or would you like paint it black or something?
you can't paint like a one-off like that. Like, okay, even
That's
if it's
true.
even if it's not a one-off, even if they make like 5, it's still like a tuning shop. It's this guy's baby.
Dude, that car is so beautiful.
Yeah,
It's like a plane, but there's no wings on it.
yeah. That article, if I remember correctly, mislabels the fucking like picture is of a DC-3, but it says the Douglas DC-1. Come on, guys.
Come on.
You guys don't know your Douglas aircraft? Who the fuck? What are you doing? Go back to school.
Bro, you don't know your parts codes?
I don't.
Step your game up, dude.
I don't even.
Come on.
I don't know Douglas parts codes. Don't go that far. I don't even know if they had parts codes back then. It was the 30s. People couldn't read.
Do you know the engine, the screws on the engine? Yeah, they're 1.34 millimeters. Fucking scrub.
Fucking
I just like to remind you that Douglas was an American manufacturer, and back then they still used the American system. So anyway, yeah, that's the Icon Helios. I don't want to. I think I talked about that in episode 4. I don't know, something else that you might be interested in, Calb, and you too, Michaels. So the Scion FRS, which is not as cool of a car as everybody says it, or was saying that it was when it was released, but it is still a cool car. Now that the hype's died down, it's actually cool, I guess. It's not really cool. It's too nerdy to be cool, but... So it's Scion and Subaru. They got together and fucked, and they had a car. And that car is called the Scion FRS in the United States, Toyota 86 in Japan, and everywhere else, I think, actually, and the Subaru BRZ. Buy the fucking BRZ, dude. It's the same price, much more interesting.
Plus, it looks a shitload better.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a fucking douche schnozzle.
Right?
So,
It
yeah.
looks like a rich douche nozzle.
Yeah, but so anyway, this girl comes in, and she comes into the gas station, and she has an FRS, and naturally I've got to talk about it. I've got to talk about the fucking... Okay, so... I'm like, hey, do you like your FRS? And she's like, yeah. And then she's obviously done the research. She's like, well, it's actually made by Subaru and Scion. And, I just let her talk. Because, yes, I know these things, but she's obviously, she's been enticed by the brand, by the advertising. There's no going back for her, so I just let her spew. But the most interesting bit, okay, she walked onto a dealer lot. This car had one owner, 10,000 miles. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna mute you. She walked into the dealer lot. There's a 2013 FRS, 10,000 miles, one owner, and her tactic was she walks in with a cashier's check for the amount that she wanted to pay, which was $15,000, right? That which is for an FRS, that's like at least what, $4,000 or $5,000. Oh my god! Joke's on you, dude. I like that song, but anyway. So I haven't heard that song since 2003. I'm muting everybody. Okay. She walks in with the cashier's check for $15,000, and they sell her the fucking car for $15,000.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, in cash?
No, it was a cashier's check. I don't know what that is. Right. Fuck, I don't know banks. But anyway, so she bought this car like $5,000 under the price that it was listed as, at least. And so she bought a fucking basically brand new FRS for $15,000. There you go, folks.
Ridiculous.
No negotiation. She walks in with a check, says, I'm willing to pay this. If you're not willing to sell me this car for this amount of money, then I'm walking out the door. And they take it.
Wait, did she buy it at Joe Mockins?
Hey, don't mention my name.
What? Oh,
Did they buy it at Mo Jockins?
Fuck. Yes. I don't know. I don't actually know. I think because she was from Springfield, so.
Okay, so...
Whatever. I like the FRS. I don't... It's a cool looking car. I don't really know anything about it.
It's not about how it looks.
I see people drive. I see a lot of them driving around. No BRZs.
There's like 4 or 5 in town. Well, that's because no one likes a Subaru. Like,
actually, it's
Subaru
because there were 10 FRSs made to every BRZ. That was part of the contract. Yeah.
Also,
and at the same fucking price.
Also, Subaru has managed to brand itself as a lesbian dog-loving sort of community, and that's what they're going to be nailed as forever.
Well, fuck, that's me.
Well, I don't know. Whenever I think of a Subaru, I think of that douchebag who bought the STI and is drifting around, or I think of the soccer mom who'll only buy Subaru brand Subaru cars and only talk to Subaru dealerships and the Subaru certified Subaru salesman who
and they use the word Subi.
Oh my god.
Ah! Kill.
Hey,
End
nice
me now.
Subi.
End me now.
Subi. Subaru. The ultimate driving machine.
That is the wrong tag. Okay.
Subaru, the soulless kid.
I didn't actually let you talk, Cal. I'm sorry. I just talked.
What?
Is there anything that you'd like to say?
I just laughed.
STI.
Okay.
The World Rally STI.
World
I
Rally
once
Fast
saw-
Car Ultimate.
I once saw a WRX STI in town that said "Slow Brew" on the vanity plate.
I've seen like 10 STIs around town. I've seen one Evo. It was bright blue. It had a ridiculously oversized spoiler. I loved it.
Oh, I've seen that one. It's nice.
You didn't see it.
It's a
You're
fast
right. I have no
car.
eyes.
You don't even like. You don't even like car.
You don't even like grindcore.
Dude, don't even flip that joke on. You're the only one on planet Earth that doesn't like grindcore.
God, you're so right. I actually hate grindcore.
So, the moral of the story: buy an Alfa Romeo 4C,
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
and the other moral of the story is I'm selling my BMW and trading up to a Lancia Delta Integrale.
If you do
Dude.
that, I'm gonna be asking to drive your car even more.
Dude, if you get a fucking Lancia, I will murder you and take your car. I'll forge a will too.
You will be cooler than me. You're already way cooler than me, but you'll be like so, dude. You'll seriously with the red hair, you'll be so cool. Like
You'll be a god in our town, dude.
like DJ Delta Integrale, red hair. You're immediately cooler than I could ever be. I could take a nude right now. I could take my first nude, and I would still never get that cool. Fuck. Okay.
So how about that local sports team?
Let's move on. So, the next story I have is about the new Mazda 3, and this is simply
Oh, actually, I have a thing
Go.
that I actually want to talk about.
Is
Can
it-
I? What?
Is it about my new Maserati?
No. So, have you guys seen the live action version of the of Speed Racer, like the movie?
no, but I have
Alright,
seen
it's-
Modern Marvels.
It's terrible, okay. But the cool thing is that in the movie, the Speed Racer's car is called the Mach 5, and then they modify it so that he.
Oh,
can
yeah, I
a
have
car
seen
called
that.
Mach 6.
I saw that
Okay,
with
so-
you.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to know if we can actually build a car that has like front wheel and rear wheel like turning.
Yes,
You
it's
know?
already been done.
Okay, that's beautiful. But I want to
drive
do
a
that
fucking
so I can-
combine.
Dude, no, I don't want that. I want something that is fast and also could do flips and shit. I want that.
Do you honestly want me to give you an answer of where it's been done in the most mainstream car? Because
Sure.
the Honda Prelude. Not
Nah.
even kidding you, dude. The
Is-
Honda Prelude had rear wheel steering.
That's awesome, man. Fuck.
It's not that awesome, actually. Like, it should have been awesome, but they just break. And then you just have a car that you spent $2,000 or whatever, much more, and it just steers the front wheels. At least when it breaks, it just doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. At least it doesn't make your wheels like your rear wheels all of a sudden perpendicular to each other.
Right. That would be bad, but also funny. So.
Yeah, four-wheel steering is a thing. I think it's finally passed. Especially, I mean, in production cars, it's just not going to be, they can't ever do anything extreme. But, I mean, in concept cars, maybe. The thing that they found is it's just not that much more efficient. Go drive the NASA's Mars rover. That thing is
I
like,
definitely can.
has like 8 independent steering wheels.
You know what I'll just do? I'll just walk up to a NASA guy and be like, "Hey, let me fucking do this," and he'll be like, "All right, man.
That's
I
what
don't even
James
know
May
you."
did. James May
Well,
drove the new Mars
but
rover.
but he's a celebrity and has power. I have nothing.
That was the joke. I was making you
All
into
I,
a joke.
Fuck NASA. I'm in my Mercedes Benz.
Fuck NASA. I'm Julian Assange. I don't need no government agency to go to space, motherfucker.
I'm about to pull a Snowden later.
Fuck NASA. I got a Tesla, and my name is Julian Assange. I like to I like to group Julian Assange, the founder of Tesla, Edward Snowden, and the founder of Tesla also does the Virgin airline or the versions that go to space.
Brosnan or whatever his
space
face?
the space versions. I grouped them all into the same person, and since I did that, it makes everything a lot easier. You just call him
So every time you buy a Tesla, you sponsor SpaceX?
and Julian Assange and WikiLeaks, Tesla, Virgin Space Airlines,
Virgin Galactic. is
Virgin
what it's called.
Galactic. Thank you, dude. The space
We're-
versions.
I'm gonna leak this.
But no, it's all Julian Assange. And
Dude,
since
did you-
I made that determination, my life has been so much easier because I'm just like, Julian Assange's car company? Like, no, not really. And, Julian Assange's private space airline? Like, no. But in my head, they're saying yes. They're nodding and saying, yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yo, did you know that they're actually going to build a spaceport in America once Virgin Galactic's up and running?
It's going to break. And I'm saying that as an anarcho-capitalist fuck. But
All right, good luck, George Washington. Smoke a lot of hemp and do a lot of Masonic rituals that are really weird and creepy, and then also own like a lot of slaves and also sleep around with them.
see, the free market has every
Stop.
solution to. I said the free market on Drycast. That was one of my
Hey,
rules. Hey, so the free market has all the solutions to spaceflight, but we'll never have a free market. So this is a pointless discussion. We have enough of a free market that Marxists can call it a free market because in every negative sense, all the negatives of Marxist theory are there, but the actual ability to innovate is not there. So fuck them. Sell drugs. I'm gonna go get another bottle of water. I'll be right back.
Fuck a 9 to 5, sell dope and get high, sell dope and get high, sell dope and get high. Fuck a 9 to 5, sell dope and get high, sell dope and get high, sell dope and get high. I'm trapping at my high school, 9 to 5, out my Range Rover. That's my ride. It's a 1982 model. I didn't pay a dime. That's my motto. I put that on my mama. Gonna go
Swag.
ham and sell all these
Swag.
drugs to these fucking kids. All of
Swag.
them, every single one. Putting crack rocks in them chicken noodles. I don't give a
Fuck daycare.
fuck. I don't give a fuck.
All right,
Bitch
Colin P.
told me,
Colin P.
bitch out.
Yeah.
I talked about the free market, so I feel like you should talk about something now.
Oh, I really don't know. While you guys were talking, I was like answering a question on Tumblr. So like you were talking about cars. I didn't know about like, I don't know.
Sorry.
It's not bad. I mean,
As soon as Dave uses the word free market, it's time to go.
yeah, it's time to, draw the shutters and whatever. But,
It's time to activate the landmines.
unfortunately, I haven't know how to go. I don't have a whole lot interesting to talk about because I just work I've been doing. I could like plug the new Space Cat movie, but
Yes, please do.
that's top secret. It's a
Space Cat 9999.
949s. It's gonna be like the Animatrix, but all done in Sony Vegas with cutout pictures and made in like 10 days for like a day or something.
You
It's
use
gonna be good.
Vegas too?
Yes, I do. Actually, I've moved on to Adobe After Effects, but my computer just doesn't like it very much.
Dude, I use Vegas to edit this podcast. So shout out to Sony
It's-
Vegas.
Yeah, shoutouts to pirated copies of Sony Vegas.
Colin, I watched that Nichijou opening video on your channel.
Yeah.
It was just, I forgot that you made that. It was really funny.
Every time I look at my channel, I forget I made all of those videos, and it's like, there's this one in particular. I remember that I took like a really awful amount of Benadryl, and I like made it, and it was there the next morning, and I was like copies of Sony Vegas, happy with it for some reason. It was so gross. What was it? Hang on. It's like this awful video.
I don't know anything about the Josh Vid 3 series, but it's very entertaining. Keep it up.
Yeah, Josh. Josh is one of my real life friends, and I don't really talk to him that much anymore. But that's a picture from MySpace, and he's like holding this like late 2000s digital camera, and it's so gross. And he's wearing this awful plaid shirt, and I use it in every video I can. But he's so embarrassed about that picture too. Like he's had this girlfriend for a really long time, and I sent her that photo like in a text message without context. And she was like kind of upset because she's like she asked me like, is this blackmail? And I'm like, yes.
This black metal?
Is this black metal?
No, I'm sorry, not black metal, but blackmail. Is this black metal? Is this
That's Burzum right there.
the person? I'm gonna tell Josh that, but she's like really analytical and anal, so I figured I'd just send it to her without like context. But
Instead, just like send her the link to Soulja Boy, Pretty Boy Swag, Chipmunk
God.
remix.
My real life friends are the kind of people that are like don't like rap music because it's like so loud and it doesn't make me. The kind of people like listen to Hobson or whatever. What's the guy?
I really like rap music, but I don't like their voices.
I like rap music, but I don't like black people, but I won't say that out loud.
I only listen to conscious rap. It's gotta speak to me.
Yeah, it's gotta literally speak to me and hand it out in a silver platter. Dude, oh my god, I just listened to the part 4 today of Drycast, and that
All 4
little
hours?
intro. No, not all 4 hours. I can't. I haven't had
Me
that.
neither.
But regardless, I the intro part with the little Macklemore as the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. almost said. I'm gonna sample that. It's so much fun.
But he saved everybody.
Yeah, like I said, it's just incredible, moving piece of audio.
I just still can't believe that that Macklemore and Louis Ryan freed the gays. They explored America. They found the source of the River Nile, and they saved homosexuality. And I'm so glad that I got to see that in my lifetime.
So George Takei is kind of like Rosa Parks. Like George, but he's like Rosa Parks, but with AdSense and like a workforce of child
BuzzFeed
slaves.
Rosa Parks.
Oh yeah, yes he is.
You guys didn't know
He's
that
like,
Rosa
he's
Parks
sitting
started
on the front of the
BuzzFeed?
bus with like all the new cat BuzzFeed top 30 cats. That's George Takei. He won't move to the back.
Actually, George Takei is dead. It's just his empire of child laborers keep up his internet persona. So because they think he's alive.
You don't have to do much. You just have to say, "Oh my,
Oh my, hashtag oh my.
Oh my.
oh my."
I wish I had a
Oh
brand
my.
that like that easily.
All right, guys.
my-
Here's my funny thing.
What the fuck is happening?
Well, I took the mic thing and I put it in my mouth, and then I just screeched and held a breath, and I didn't hear what that was, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Burnt. I totally enjoyed it.
Burnt.
Burnt.
Oh God, help me!
Cal, have you seen Watch Smuggler?
No, but you should link that shit to me. It's been so
Oh
long
my
since
fucking god, it's fucking porn, dude.
it's been so long since I've worn a watch. I miss my watches, man.
Okay, something I discovered. This is something I discovered on Christmas morning, right? My nephew is opening presents. I spent Christmas with my family because my ISP was down, so I didn't really have anything else to do. So, yeah, so my nephew's opening presents, right? And I discover eBay, basically. I discovered eBay as he was opening presents. So first, I find out that you can get like a 1950s Omega in decent condition, not mint like the shit on Watchmonger, not remade or anything, but like functioning condition for like $250 to $500. Like what the fuck? Like I could
Get the
have
fuck out of here.
yeah, like I could be wearing a fucking 1955 Omega every day.
Jesus Christ, that's fucking awesome.
I know.
Have you guys jumped on the bath bomb epic meme yet?
No, link that.
No, I'm still on that Chris Chan pepper spraying.
Oh
shit.
my god. I
Oh
can't
my
believe
God.
he did that.
Wait, what happened?
Chris Chan, he went to the GameStop because he's like, he doesn't like the new arms on Sonic. The new design in Sonic Boom has different arms.
Yeah, they're not like blue or something.
Yeah, it's like weird fleshy color. Shut up. But so he went into this GameStop and he tried to like take the stand down even though he's been warned and like banned from the store before. And so like this person like videos cuts in and he's like huffing and puffing and walking away with his like My Little Pony Equestria Girl glasses on. And he's got his like pepper spray and he jams one of the employees with it and the video ends and he's going to jail. He's already in jail, so
Holy shit, dude.
I know.
What a
I'm-
dumbass.
Wait, Chris Rock did this?
No,
Yeah, Chris Rock did it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris Rock.
Dude, fucking Chris Rock is in jail?
Yeah, dude. He's making funny stand up from jail. He's sitting on the shitter and doing stand up for the prisoners.
He's
Man,
recording Grown Ups 3 in jail.
God, shut up.
But anyways, so this is like a felony that can like go up to like 5 years in prison or something.
That's awesome.
So I mean,
I like took the time to read up on him while I saw that, and I just feel so sorry for him. He's been harassed so much
Oh, I
that he
know.
just
Oh my
believes
God.
everything that they say to him, and like he's a total mess.
yeah, I've followed him for such a long time, and like, I mean, obviously at first like the trolling is, oh, it's funny, look at this guy, he's goofy, but like now I just feel bad because like he's a fucking mess, like you said. It's tragic.
Chris Rock's in jail. Fuck.
I still laughed when he ran over the guy at that game store in,
yeah.
in a truck with his mom.
What? What?
Dude, there's a whole wiki devoted to this guy. He's got a saga. He's got multiple sagas. In fact, he's just an incredible human being.
You'll get lost reading about Chris Chan, and it's really not worth it.
Oh, wow.
He's like such an interesting person. I mean, despite what everybody says and thinks, he's just a extremely colorful person. The most colorful person from Virginia.
I can believe it. There's not that many colorful people from Virginia.
I mean, also in a literal sense, because I'm just saying he's a mess. Literally, there's not a time slot to even begin poking the surface as far as Chris Chan goes.
Wow.
Can't believe we talked about that. I didn't think any of you knew about that guy.
I saw it 2 days ago, and then I saw you reblogged it, and I was like, oh god, it's happening again.
Yeah, I saw a lot of it on Tumblr and shit.
Saw it before it was popular.
Yeah.
Burnt getting ham on that fucking mic. Hey, Burnt, what are you doing on Thursday?
Piss.
Alright, you want to hang out?
No.
Okay, I'll stay in my room and drink by myself like I always do.
Now's not the time, global.
Okay, well, I figured it would be since you're talking. and
This
we'll
is
probably be
live.
edited out.
There's people listening as we discuss plans.
Oh shit! Really? Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey,
Hello, internet.
Hey, guys, do you want to go down to the Pier 1 and throw rocks at the stockroom windows
Yes.
tonight?
You want to go down to Pier 1 and erect a gallows?
Okay, actually though, I kind of like Pier 1 because I got an amazing back scratcher from there.
I'm IP banning you. I'm IP banning you. Seriously, dude.
Please tell us more about your Secret Santa gift exchange at
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
dude. Okay, you want to hear
Secret
about my Secret
Santa violent
gift
Drop
exchange?
dildo.
Drop dead. Drop.
Okay, so I got Chris, right? And so I was like, what can I get Chris? And
Who's
so
Chris?
I got him. He is a guy I work with. He's really cool, but
Like
like,
the
I didn't
Chris?
know what to get him.
Like
Yeah,
Punk
like-
Chris?
We're getting Chris
No.
Rock.
Dude, okay,
Wait.
so I got Chris a 50 ways to please your lover kit. So I hope he likes it. I got it at Barnes and
Fine.
Noble.
I don't know if he's gonna like it, man.
I don't really care if he likes it. He has to fucking keep it. I didn't get a gift for Saint, so he has to keep it.
I got some like hipster girl that I hate being around with every
Yeah.
single fiber of my existence, and every time she's in the store, my life is miserable.
Hook me
So
up.
I'm just going to grab a bunch of trauma movies that I hate off the shelf and wrap them up and give them to her.
Dude, give
Hook
her
me up.
Surfer Nazis Must Die.
I like that movie.
Yo,
Ah,
Give
damn.
her the microwave Bible camp VHS.
Holy shit, that is perfect.
Wait,
Like-
the camp K something.
can you get?
I
I
could
got a gift
order
for.
Maniac Cop 3 and have it one night delivered to my house.
Are you search? Did you find eBay?
What is eBay?
Dude, there's so many cool things you can buy on eBay. Mostly watches.
Link me to a watch that I could buy.
We'll
I
see
have like
watches.
I have like $400. I'll buy a watch.
Before I do that, Calb. So before you came in, I was actually defending watches. So today I tweeted a picture of my new Seiko 5. I have a Seiko 5.
I can't believe you got a fucking Seiko 5. I hate you so much.
Dude, they're really cheap, man. They're $50 on Amazon right now.
Okay, link me that shit, bro.
Okay, seriously, you want the link to these? But I bought the last white one.
Oh, well, I'll have to kill you for it then. No, but link me for real.
Seiko Apocalypse.
You should buy the green one or the blue one because I already have. Oh wait, there's some tan ones left. Fuck.
Yo, I should get one of those Psycho TV watches, bro.
Seriously, dude, you like automatic watches, but you don't want to spend money. Buy this fucking thing.
Yo, link that shit, bro.
There you go.
All right,
There's the
there we
blue
go.
one. I'm gonna buy one of the blue one, one of the green one.
Oh, damn, that would look sexy with one of my shirts.
They're
I have,
normally
actually.
like $200, and they're $50 right now.
Oh my god, I don't have any money on electronically. Fuck.
DJ Nasal Steroids.
But anyway, so I tweeted a picture of my Seiko 5 today, and Colin P was like, he made a funny joke, didn't you, Colin P? You made
Yeah,
a
I
funny
did.
joke. You were like, hey, did you know that phones tell the time now? Come on, man. Come on, bud. And
That
then
was
it was
literally the first thought I had, though. Like, literally.
no, dude. That's actually a good thought because, I mean I have that thought with everything that I don't personally have, that I'm not personally invested in. So no, I have just frank, straight up answers like, oh, you're going through some emotional trouble. Well, just fucking off yourself. But so so
Wow.
I can't. I'm just kidding. I'm making a joke. Trigger warning after the fact. Anyway.
Tupac.
Trigger warning, Tupac. So, yeah, so Colin P makes this funny joke, and then DJ Michaels here responds with his answer to what watches are for is it's all about the image. I say that, well, actually, I kind of tore down my original argument, but let's just pretend that I made a clear argument for watches are not about image. and they're not necessarily about telling the time. That's not just just function is not the function is a part of it. But what really makes watches great is the engineering and just having this little piece of exquisiteness on your wrist wherever you go. So, Cal, back me up with my viewpoint and my viewpoint only. And if you don't have anything to say on my viewpoint, then IP ban.
Okay, okay. So this is the thing. I view watches as both, like a sort of like social status sort of thing, but I also view it as the way that you're thinking of it.
That's what Michaels has to contribute on watches.
So, I think watches are spectacularly built, and they're amazing. They're like grandfather clocks on your fucking wrist, which is awesome. But at the same time, if you own a fucking Omega, like a new one, you are a rich motherfucking bitch.
Omegas aren't that flashy, dude. My brother-in-law
the
showed up.
old ones, the ones that you linked me to were $1,400, and they're from the fucking 50s. So the new ones must cost a lot of money.
Dude, $1,400. That's like for a fine for a like an actual watch. That's like you can get like a standard Omega for $2,000, but like the really like that dude. Every businessman down the street, your fucking insurance agent has one of those. The really cool shit is like
I don't have insurance. My parents do. Haha, jokes on you.
I don't have car insurance live on Drycast. I have car insurance. I have good car insurance. Hello. So anyway, let me go ahead and advertise that. Anyway, so the really interesting shit is you get I mean, I personally, I love minimal watches. I love watches. Like, I don't want a chronograph. I'll probably own one chronograph in my entire life, and that will be an Omega Speedmaster. And I'll never use the chronograph. I'm just owning it because it's beautiful. But my favorite watches are the ones that I have at the most day date, just the time, just 3 hands, and I'll always be occupied with that. But the really cool shit, you're talking $20,000. My brother-in-law was wearing a $20,000 Audemars Piguet. That's his daily watch right now, and he let me hold it and take a picture of it. And dude, honestly, most beautiful object I have ever held in my hands. It is like
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
okay.
Fuck you, Colin.
Sorry.
Colin, we were talking about a $20,000 watch. How can you do that, man?
Like, they don't look that impressive in pictures, but like it's basically like somebody wanted to celebrate steel as a material. Someone was like, I just want to make this thing to just kind of celebrate steel. And
That's awesome.
yeah, it is gorgeous. But anyway, that's like the Omegas. Those, everybody has those. I mean, everybody wears a fucking Omega if you're getting into the business world, But and that's the extent of my aspirations, really. I'll probably wear an Omega, a Tag, IWC, that kind of stuff. But the real crazy shit is way out of our price range. I mean, honestly, that vintage Omega 30 T2 on Watch Smuggler, I don't think I could get any cooler of a watch. Like, that is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
Yeah, old watches are really, really cool.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah,
So,
I really want to buy this watch like tonight. When does the sale end for the Psycho 5 watch?
I have no idea. It's been going on since like probably September.
Okay, so I am really drunk right now and I can't drive, but I want to get this tonight. So
Well,
I don't know what I'm
don't
gonna do
drive.
about that.
Don't drive anywhere to get it, because you won't be going anywhere to get it.
The thing is that I do not have a debit card, but I have cash money, so I would have to go get like a Visa debit card.
Yeah. Well, they're probably gonna be on sale for. I'm guessing there's so many of these things. Like the Seiko 5 has gotten really popular, as it should. I mean, really. You could buy an automatic watch, an actual reliable automatic watch for $50. Like what the
Oh, it's
fuck?
automatic?
Yeah.
Oh,
of
yeah,
course
I
it
didn't
is.
read that. Fuck. Brent, what the fuck did you link us to? What the fuck is this?
Happy birthday, Grandma and Ty. That's good.
That channel is one of my favorite not spam ones because she uploads like 5 videos a day and they're all just like they're all pictures of her. Like it's the same Thai woman in every single video. She must take like millions of selfies. Like look at it.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Like,
it's 10.
You can go through every single video on her channel and it's the same Thai lady taking the same photos and like editing them with like a new frame and like a new song.
That's awesome.
Ironic Thai videos and $20,000 French watches. I'm sure there's tons of people still tuning in. Honestly, I'm so grateful for that Alexa listened, gave us feedback. Like that's like the first time that anyone's ever given us
What?
feedback. She's
Oh.
my Twitter friend, and she actually like watched the stream for a while.
Human interaction.
I hate human interaction. I want all humans to die so I can drink in peace.
Gosh, all of you.
What a sad reality, Caleb.
I'm like the only one that has never. I mean, alcohol is very bad, so.
Yes. So, to put in perspective how much I drink, I got 4
Cal.
liters of alcohol on Friday, I think. And I've drinking already 1, and it is Tuesday.
Don't fucking post the Yee video. Video. I hate this fucking video.
I know.
What is-
Everybody hates it.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? Fucking kill me. What the fuck did I just watch?
Cal
just
reacting
watch?
to Yee for the first time.
What did I just watch?
Caleb, did you just like not go on Tumblr in August?
No, I guess not.
I hate myself.
Jesus Christ.
I hate all of you.
Let's meme.
Did you just
Memes.
not go on Tumblr in August? I'm literally typing in tumblr.com right now because I was like, oh shit,
Cyber depravity.
Yo.
On
What the fuck am I
alcohol,
watching?
Hennessy is really good.
Okay,
Dude, do you like that Hennessy I gave you, my friend?
I was gonna drink it, but I'm probably it's really late. I was going to drink it,
I
but
drank
then
a
I
lot of
remembered
it.
that I would rather drive my car.
I drank a lot of it.
Yo, watch this video.
That's a fucking long link and it's broken.
I'm so glad that I can't watch any of these.
Caleb, nobody can watch that.
No.
I'm not
Alright,
gonna
there
watch
you
I
that.
can't because I can't have audio
There
because
you
of the
go.
stream. But anyway,
Just
Aw.
picture that stupid image of the anime girl saying, "I can't get up, I'm gay, but I can't click that link because
Funny.
I'm fucking about ready."
Hey, if you post
The-
that, I'm gonna favorite it. So. That's relatable. I'm 9.
Hold on, I'm about ready to get my anime screenshot game up.
Yo, anime. I'm a straight male that likes girl love anime. I'm self-actualizing.
Yuru Yuri meme game on fleek.
Yo, don't you fucking
Murder me.
hi.
Caleb just keeps posting broken links that nobody's going to watch.
How is it broken?
No,
I don't
Caleb keeps posting
understand.
the
This
same
is
diet
fucking
word.
great.
What? That's so fucking great.
I clicked that and immediately closed it once I read it.
Dude.
Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith.
Do you guys even like Diantword?
No,
Oh, no.
absolutely not.
I feel like I had something that I had a nice friendly topic to discuss. But
You
We
guys
were,
have to like Diantword.
We had some friendly discussions, and now we're devolving into gender hell.
gender hell already happened.
Pretty wise, man.
No, I'm just looking at pictures of
Aye,
myself
aye.
on my Tumblr.
Oh, yo, what's your Tumblr? I
Oh.
will follow you.
It's really simple.
Die Antword is like the MIA of 2012 in that they happened and then everyone forgot about them.
I
Dude,
remember
I did not forget
MIA
about them. I love them.
paper planes.
Whatever that Die Antword song is.
I thought he made the one about the ninja.
I can blatantly just steal your
Dude,
theme.
Ninja.
Like there's a button right here that just says install theme.
Yeah, just steal it. I stole mine, so.
What the fuck? What a useless like
I know.
is it just gonna be theme theft constantly? Like steal theme.
I want to get
Tumblr.com.
a cute anime theme that's pink, glittery, and has your cursor as like a naked Loki star girl. And every time you click, it's
Every time you click, it says it's time to end it all.
kill me, kill me, kill me. That's it.
It's like M4.
Themecloset.me. Themes. Theme closet.
MySpace themes dot
God, no.
co.uk.
Didn't MySpace die?
MySpace is alive and kicking, I guess.
MySpace is eternal.
Yeah, it's ethereal.
That makes me sad.
So long as Little B, so long as there are MySpace rappers, so long as there are metalcore cover bands, there will be
No.
MySpace.
There are metalcore cover bands? Oh my god.
Oh, this is my favorite. Hang on.
I'm sad. I'm so sad.
Ugh.
It's my favorite fucking.
Elk might be joining us, then we'd have the whole crew. But I called him a piece of shit on Twitter. Like,
Why would you do
I
that?
don't know. Like, I just do this because I do this to my coworkers. I'm just like, they're just like, hey, David, can you do something? I'm like, shut the fuck up. You know, that's just what I do. It's funny. I don't actually mean it. And I said, yes, you piece of shit. And I realized that's really mean. I'm so sorry, Tyler, if you're listening. I don't even.
He's not in here.
Oh my
regret.
god.
I regret everything. Dude, why did I say that? I'm so sorry.
The thing that Colin linked is really loud, man.
It's breakdancing Ronald Reagan. They're like a noise band. This guy wears like the awful Ronald Reagan mask. It's really funny to me because I'm 12.
That's awesome.
Oh, he called me a turbo nerd. Okay. That's why.
The band I went to and saw last night, in between all of the noise and shit, they did a bunch of ironic Down with the Sickness covers.
Oh, epic.
It was actually fantastic because like it would just be like a barrage of noise, and then you just hear like like really half-assed.
Was that Shelby's band?
No,
Honk.
Buttmaster isn't playing for a while
Oh, why not, man?
because they're making new songs.
Oh, good.
You guys want to hear a story about Skrillex?
No.
Elk!
Elk.
Sorry for calling you a piece of shit, Elk.
It's okay, David.
I freaked out because I was like, oh my god, what did I just say? But it's because you called me a turbo nerd, that's why.
Yeah, which is definitely a bigger insult.
Ooh. Dave's a turbo nerd.
As long as Elk is okay, then I'm all good. All right, so I was about to tell a story about Skrillex, Elk.
Oh God.
So my girlfriend's cousin's friend knew Skrillex in high school. I think high school, maybe. And Skrillex used to
My
be
dad works for Sega.
okay. I don't know. I don't know if you knew him or whatever, but he went to a punk show. Like Skrillex used to be in a punk band. Yeah, no, he didn't know him. He didn't know him.
He used to be in the Crabcore band, man.
Okay, whatever. He was in a fucking band. They did a show, and some guy at the show was like, "Yo, that fucking sucked," and Skrillex walked out crying. Like he got really upset at that, and he walked out crying. There's
That
at
sounds
least
like Skrillex.
some truth in this story. Okay, it's been like a year since I heard it, but the truth is, Skrillex was in a band. Somebody said, "You're bad," and Skrillex got very upset. That's true. The rest of it, who knows?
That's awesome.
Not a primary source. Who would seriously lie about like that? Like, who would be proud of seeing Skrillex?
I would, because I would be like, hey, I saw Skrillex cry.
I made
I-
Skrillex cry. That would be.
I hate Skrillex's music, but he's not a bad person. He doesn't deserve that.
Right.
I still
like-
think it's pretty funny.
I don't know. He's kind of a dick, but he's not like some like self-important asshole that I imagine a lot of dubstep makers do. And maybe it's just because I saw that Nardwar interviewed, but he seems really humble.
He's not like fucking Deadmau5, and I know that's a different genre, but fucking Deadmau5 5 is the worst.
If we're going to talk about electronic dance music, I am going to leave.
We talked about drum and bass earlier.
Check out my mixtape on SoundCloud.
But that's different. Like drum and bass is a different kind of douchey, not like top 40 iTunes radio that I hear every day.
Ryan Seacrest is a fucking saint, man.
Who?
Ryan Seacrest.
Well, I just know Lil Debbie talked to him online too.
What about Benedict? Come.
Chris Rock is in federal prison, Elk.
You
Elk,
mean-
like seriously, fucking Chris Rock got arrested today and is serving life in federal prison.
Wait, what? What the fuck happened?
Alright, I'm going to the bathroom, man. Fuck you guys. I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, Chris
Rock is doing life in prison, and I got a shit.
Chris Rock went into a GameStop and maced everybody.
Chris Rock finally fucking snapped.
The worst part is, like, I kind of believe you.
No, we were talking about the Chris Chan meme. He got arrested.
How?
Well, he went into GameStop and they had a Sonic Boom demo, and he's really mad, not because the game is total ass and is one of the worst rated games of this generation, but because they changed Sonic's arm color to blue. So he threatened to rip his plushy Sonic toy arms off, and then he went to a GameStop and vandalized the Sonic Boom stand, and while he was walking away, he maced somebody and is in prison right now.
That is...
Yeah, I linked the tweet. I actually tweeted at Chris Rock with a link to this stream.
Well, I'm sure he'll join us.
Oh, God. You did.
I mean, I invited Leonardo DiCaprio to come in to the recording of episode 1.
And he showed up, right?
No. Chris Rock's is probably a little bit more likely, but still highly unlikely.
He's busy filming Grown Ups 90.
He's in prison. We've already established this.
But you can make movies in federal prison. I mean, the movie production companies own the prisons.
So Elk, what have you been doing recently?
I'm on a horrible sleep schedule. I just got up a bit ago. I'm finally playing Persona 4, and I'm excited because it's New Year's Eve. Does anyone have any big plans?
I'm taking my girlfriend out to Red Lobster tomorrow, so that's awesome.
What a dude! Why Red Lobster?
Cheesy biscuit
Because
hell.
because I have a $50 gift card to it,
Ah, okay.
which will cover both our meals like with ease.
I mean, you're both of you are such like you're so much better than Red Lobster.
Well, my girlfriend really likes crab, and I also do not want to make crab for her, even though it takes only 12 minutes to make. So
All right. Well, we're talking about food now, so somebody else
God,
talk.
Anyone who enjoys eating crab, I do not trust, because if you like grabbing some creature's leg and just like
It's
snapping
a fucking
it in half
pain in the
and-
ass, dude. It's just disgusting. It's a pain in the ass, and it's like the most, like, it's disgusting.
It's absolutely barbaric, and like my sister loves to eat crab. That's why I don't talk to her.
Your sister is so cool.
My sister's probably the coolest sibling I could possibly have.
Like,
Brent, I love eating crab.
We're no longer friends.
All right, fine. Fuck you.
see, I
Fuck
can never,
you.
I can never
Fuck your
unfriend somebody based on food, but
how many crabs can you eat in one day, Elk?
I'm actually gonna take the crab challenge, where you go down to your local grocery store, get 10 pounds of imitation crab, leave it sitting out on the counter for 2 hours, and then eat it all at once. And
what the fuck is imitation crab?
So basically, you're gonna eat crab rangoon.
Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Imitation crab sounds like a bad idea.
Imitation crab is literally like artificial crab.
it's
like
disgusting.
Yeah, it's like spam, but with crab instead.
So it's just spam.
No. Spam is like meat. Like it's supposed to taste like pigs or something. But imitation crab tastes like crab.
Dude, food can fuck off.
I'm Dave, and I only need coffee and Adderall.
Yeah, that can be your 2015 goal, to just stop eating food.
I just realized that I'm chewing this cough drop, and you guys can't hear it, but the live stream continuously broadcasts my microphone, and my fucking mouth is right next to it. So I just like to apologize to anyone listening to the live stream.
Awesome.
I'm excited because we've got fucking 5 people in here.
How many honks is that equal to? Don't listen to me, I'm stupid right now.
I didn't really come prepared. But Calb contributed something actually that was meant for episode 4. That is basically there's zero discussion that could possibly come from this. Hang on a second. The ironically named bug.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So there's this bug called the aha aha, and it was named that because the guy, his name was Arnold, named it as a joke because when he received the insect specimens, he exclaimed aha. I mean, when you're naming insect specimens, you've gone pretty fucking far down.
What are you gonna do in Australia besides name insects or get bitten by something poisonous?
Fucking road rally, dude.
Road Rally AE86 drift car.
Australia still holds rally championships on public roads that aren't blocked off.
That's awesome.
Rally with fucking traffic.
That's fucking rad, actually.
Yes, it is. And that's why the British call the Australians, like, you know, I don't know, barbaric, whatever. But the Australians are basically Americans that are like cool. I almost said are still cool. Please don't. That's not actually how I feel. I'm not Gavin McGinnis. But they're like Americans, but like tolerable.
Is there a link that I could look at these races to with? Also, up, down, next, right? Yeah.
Hang on. Give me just a second.
So how about that Red Bull air race? How about that? Flying planes, man. You guys don't even like Red Bull.
There's no one Wikipedia article, so no. The answer is I can't link you.
Okay. It's cool, man.
You know that I'm a big fan of Julian Assange, and he, you know, he and Wikipedia. I know it's a tough thing for them to keep going. So I mean, fucking Julian Assange. He's got to manage Wikipedia. He's got to manage Tesla. He's got to manage Virgin Galactic, and
He's on the run from the U.S. government.
yeah, like dude, that guy's got his plate full.
Hey, I actually have to go. My mom's getting pretty mad because she sleeps in the living room and my wall is like paper thin. So,
This always happens. We need to devise a solution to this.
okay, I have a solution.
No podcast.
You can make my mom sleep in her fucking bedroom with her husband.
So the solution to keeping you on the podcast is that I have to reignite your parents' sex life.
Or I could just go to either of your houses.
Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. No
And you're
more.
not driving.
Well, you
David
drive
could be
me,
your
right?
new dad.
Dave, oh, Dave would be the best dad. He would buy me watches.
Son, visit drywall.ws and donate. Add dad. All right, with
I
that.
mean, I either Burnt or Dave could drive me to their houses, but then I'd probably have to sleep there. So
Okay, see the thing is, recording people in the same house for Drycast is literally hell for me. So from now on, we're doing it over TeamSpeak because it is the opposite of hell to do it on TeamSpeak. It's one audio file. It's all I have to do is edit out the gaps. I don't have to sync tracks. I don't have to spend 13 hours editing the podcast. Brings it down to probably like 4.
I could go to Burnt's house, but I'd have to
No.
walk there.
Don't come to my house because I've got a shitty Walmart mic that I've been sticking in my mouth and that I've been rubbing all over fans on my computer and generally just destroying, and you probably don't want to touch that because I'm throwing it away after this episode.
Okay,
It's also 12
literally,
degrees. Don't throw it
I-
away, dude. You're coming back.
right now I'm using the fucking mic in my fucking laptop, man.
And it gets compressed down anyway, so fuck it.
Look, Caleb, you're 2E40. Go to bed.
Okay.
Hurricane.
Thank you for coming
can
on the
call
podcast,
me
Cal.
Slurricane.
Dude, I had a good time talking with you guys.
Before you go,
Strong
I'm gonna IP ban you. Before you go, I'm gonna IP ban you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on though. It
Wait.
was good talking with everyone. I had a good time. Listen to my mixtape.
Where can we
Okay,
find you on
bye.
Twitter? Where can we find you on Twitter? Don't leave. Not yet.
At E40.
I can't hear you guys.
Where can we find you on Twitter?
Wait, okay, hold on. I should link my Twitter.
No. Say it for the podcast.
Okay, it's at Kabebus. Kabeebus. It's like Ka, then B, then bus.
It's a Ka-B bus. Aha.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking wordplay. I'm an English major.
And what is your home phone, cell phone, and address?
Jesus.
Okay, so my home phone
No.
is 281
This is live.
330 8005.
Ah, look at that joke. Go to sleep.
Get
Okay.
out of here. Or I'm
As
gonna
a
have to
final-
sing Slurricane
I'm
again.
gonna IP ban you.
As a final word, honk. Okay, bye.
Hurricane.
Thanks for coming. Goodbye.
But
Goodbye.
you can call me Slurricane.
So, guys, who wants to talk about collector razors?
Like razors is in shaving your face?
Who wants to talk about Dollar Shave Club?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all join. Why not?
Oh my! Do you want to all ironically join Dollar Shave Club right now?
Why not?
All right.
I
Well-
see like ads for that Dollar Shave Club like every day on my Facebook because there's some like people on my Facebook friends list that actually like it, but like the thing is that he has like this really gargantuous beard. I don't see why he'd shave it. Why would you shave anything? Drop dead.
Shave your child's head. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go piss. I'll be right back.
Dave, don't leave me. It's awkward in here.
Wow, Brent, thanks. What the hell?
Help.
Guys, I've got the perfect solution for awkwardness. Visit drywall.ws. I'm gonna go pee.
Alright, we can discuss the drywall.ws.
Ugh.
First thing I see is a donate button. Have you donated today?
I've pledged to donate at least $3 an hour for the next 3 years.
Why does he have this fucking wall of, like, the US and world population on his website?
It's a long story. You'll have to hear it from him.
Alright, well, I'm curious.
Okay, basically, it's so that he can watch his quality of life drop every time that number goes up. It's a live feed.
That's great.
I mean, just like click the world population thing on there.
Yeah, the numbers fly by, like, every second. You're
I know,
just
it's
slowly
great.
becoming more and more worthless.
Just think. That's another human being that's going to have the same desires as you. He's probably the only person on Earth with a link to the Census Bureau on his website.
That is some wonderful info to have. So what have you done today, Brent?
Let's see. I worked on.
I'm back.
Hi. I went to a concert and it was like it was absolute chaos. And then after that, I drove my M3. I peeled out of the parking lot and I destroyed a little neighborhood that's on a highway. And they called the cops, and I got to laugh in my BMW as the police pulled up to the place where I just was and just probably could have gotten a noise complaint. And a speeding ticket.
Good job, Brent. You avoided the cops.
I'm very good at it. It's actually probably like funniest feeling when you just like go completely out at a just residential street and drive like a complete asshole, and just like you're going like 60, speed limit's like 30, and then you get to the end and the cops are pulling up, but they don't notice your car because it's just a regular 3 Series.
You're truly blessed.
Truly, truly are.
God bless.
God bless BMW.
So I heard Elk. I hear you guys talking about the census widget on the drywall website.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for one thing, I'm probably like one of 30 people that have ever used the census widget, like ever used that embed code. Because, you know, why the fuck would you? Everyone else is probably like school projects. But so the Earth has a estimated carrying capacity, resources wise, of 12 billion people, right? And right now we enjoy the top standard of living out of anyone, really, because of a variety of reasons. And well, the population, the global population, as it increases right now, is expected to exceed 12 billion within my lifetime. And what that means, basically, is that my quality of life is decreasing, and yet no one is acknowledging that the foundation of a whole lot of issues, climate change, the income divide, basically anything that has ever been an issue ever with social justice people stems from the fact that there are too many fucking people. And a lot of, like, the common argument I hear is that, well, the people who having babies are like the people in poverty in India and, you know, the third world. So we have to keep up in the US and have lots of white babies to counteract that because they'll take over. And I'm like, please let them take over. Stop having babies. Take personal responsibility and don't have a fucking kid. So, yeah, that's why the census widget is on there, because it's a countdown. It's counting up, but it's a countdown. Yep.
Well, that's a beautiful outlook on life.
It's the truth. There's only one truth. I am right. Yeah.
I am right. I am the only one that is right on planet Earth. Read book. Read Karl Marx.
I'm working my way through Das Kapital. By working my way, I mean I've read 1.5 pages.
I'm working through The Fountainhead by Carl Needs.
I've read The Fountainhead like 5 times, so yeah, I can't. Yeah. But anyway, since I've said both the words The Fountainhead and free market today, I'm pretty much out of, I probably should just stop speaking. So anyone else that wants to chime in?
You've been exiled from gender hell, David.
I've been exiled from Earth, really. Well, I mean, we covered all the topics that I had that, well, except for the car stuff, which I want to get more car stuff when Caleb comes back someday. But currently, hashtag 20 things I want for 2015 is trending right now. Oh, I've got a topic. Okay, so there's this guy. He's a race car driver. His name was Ayrton Senna. All right. Absolutely amazing guy. I forget what country he's from. Hang on, I should probably look this up. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's from Brazil. So he was a big, he was a huge F1 star in F1 racing, right? This guy had a ton of courage, an amazing driver, endless amount of skill. Well, he fucking died, all right? He died in a big crash. It was one of the worst things that has ever happened in motorsport, as in, like, emotionally. It was especially tragic for Brazil because he was a philanthropist too. I mean, like, real philanthropist. Like, he spent all of his time that he wasn't racing doing shit for his country. So, and Brazil was not in the best position in those days. So, but anyway, Ayrton Senna fucking died. He died in a car accident, right? Ayrton Senna has a Twitter account. He died in 1994, and he has a Twitter account, and it's verified at Ayrton Senna.
What?
Now, yes, he has a fucking
Wow.
Twitter account. I tweet at him every day. You're fucking dead. Stop tweeting. And for this reason, I'm sure there are a ton of people that get offended because Ayrton Senna is still a soft bot 21 years later. But he's fucking dead. He shouldn't have a verified Twitter account. Like, I thought that was the rule of Twitter, is like, you know, to get verified, you walk into the office and you're like, here I am, I exist, I'm David Blue, verify my Twitter account, I am the David Blue. Ayrton Senna was dead in 1994. Who walked in and said, I'm Ayrton Senna?
Wow, that's pretty crazy. Got a straight up ghost Twitter.
Then again, if there's anyone to break the Twitter rules, it should be Ayrton Senna. Ayrton Senna fucking has a verified Twitter account, and he died 21 years ago because he's that cool. But yeah. So. That was pretty much the extent of what I wanted to say. What are 20 things that you want for 2015, guys, for the new number?
I have no idea. What the hell do I want next year?
You know what I want? For people to stop having children. Please. Stop. Oh no.
Oh no.
He'll be back. His internet dropped.
My 2015 goals will just be to get a shitload of money, get ripped to the point where I have tree trunk limbs, and for drywall to become more prosperous.
I want to have transcontinental gas line rims, arms, limbs, transcontinental gas line arms. Not tree trunks, dude. You're looking for like oil pipeline. Sorry, I screwed up there. I cut you off, Elk. What did you say?
Oil pipeline limbs sound pretty good. Maybe you should just straight pump oil into your body and see what effects it has.
Well, I meant just the diameter, but I could do that too. Oh no. Rip.
Brent's fucking dead. It's a Christmas miracle.
I told him to stop torrenting.
That's illegal, you know.
Oh. Well, cunt dicks.
You said it best.
Yeah, we were talking about dicks earlier, but not too much to say about dicks.
I mean, they're pretty great. What more can be said?
It's probably the most opinionated thing that anyone said. Stop torrenting. Stop Coney 2015. Don't drop. Stop, don't drop.
What was your final consensus on dicks, David?
We didn't have one. I mean, your statement was the most opinionated thing. Oh, that sucks.
Well, right here live, give your final judgment on dicks.
I have one. I use it to pee. Yeah. It's just one of those biological things that was genetically encoded.
Oh yeah, that's just an appendage on my body.
Yep. It's a little bit of matter that is attached to my bit of my matter.
That's just my hunk of flesh.
That's just my alma mater. Jesus Christ. I don't even remember what alma mater means.
I don't know what it means, so
I wish I could help your internet. I'm sorry. The school, college, or university that one once attended. So, alma mater is just the school you went to.
so your own dick is the school you went to.
I don't, you know. Yeah. Dude, there's a new Sony Xperia phone called the Z4. You're all excited about that.
Oh, I couldn't respond at first because I was so excited and started having a heart attack and went into an episode.
Oh god, it's an ad. Ah, I got ad baited. Was that sarcasm? That was sarcasm.
No, it was 100% legit.
That was sarcasm. So the other day I'm walking with Megan, my girlfriend. She says something, and I guess I was tired, and I was just like, "Was that sarcasm?" So it's an inside joke that you couldn't possibly get, but it's still a funny way to pronounce sarcasm.
Well, be sure to spread it. I'm gonna go give it a know your meme page right now.
Dude, you're fucking amazing. What would I mean, fuck it. Fuck it. Know your meme.
Are there any results when you search David Blue on Know Your Meme?
Well, I mean, David Blue, like, there's several David Blues. I feel like absolute ass because of my cold thing.
Oh yeah, weren't you getting sick or something?
Yeah. So you know the podcast that we recorded, episode 4?
Yeah.
4 hours long because I was editing it at first, and then I realized that I did not want to spend the rest of my life editing it. So I edited a lot of it, and then I released most of it, or released the rest of it. So it's basically raw.
Yeah, that would have been hell to edit. We were in that for so fucking long.
Yeah, it'd be one thing if it was like this and all in one recording, but with multiple files, it just was hell. So
Sorry for getting to the big ol' episode 5 so late. I was just totally disconnected from the net.
I was too for a while, but now I'm getting faster internet than the government.
Are you stealing your internet from the Pentagon?
No, just I had my bud Julian Assange drive over in his Tesla and hook me up. I'm gonna split the recording here. Give me just a second. Okay. Haha. So 1.54 gigabyte WAV file.
That's
Doubt it. I mean,
not
that's
bad
like
how
kind of
those
nasty,
drive-
but it's gonna be way
I see a lot
smaller
of
in
them driving
MP3.
around.
Yeah.
No
Yeah, there's like-
BRCs.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 in town. Well, that's because no one likes a Subaru. Like,
Actually,
Subaru
it's
has
because
managed.
there were 10 FRSs made to every BRZ. That was part of the contract.
Uh,
Yeah. And
also,
they're the same fucking price.
I mean, I'm
Also,
pretty late to the party, though. Do you still even have any topics to talk about?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, I was going through Google News here, and oh, okay. So apparently, birds slur after they drink alcohol. That's really cute.
Seriously, like their chirps and like what slurs?
I'm about to link. There we go. All right, well. Yeah, apparently DJ Michaels has had a fatal connection issue, so he's probably not going to be joining us. So,
Oh no, not DJ Walgreens.
oh no, not DJ CVS Pharmacy. All right, well, I mean, unless there's anything to be said, I could close out the podcast, I guess.
Yeah, fine by me. I mean, I just kind of dragged on at the end here.
All right, well, this has been fuck, I can't say All right, this has been episode 5 of Drycast live from Studio Eats. Yay. You can find me on Twitter at Asphalt Apostle. The words asphalt and apostle. Of course, you can visit the Drywall website at drywall.ws. Or if you'd like to be more specific to this podcast, you can go to drywall.ws/drycast. Use the hashtag Drycast hashtag in Twitter. And be sure to check out our feature, or not feature length. Be sure to check out our Amish exploitation film that is currently in production at facebook.com/Children of the Corn 30. The Twitter links to everybody that has been in the show today will be in the description. I'm not going to try to name them all off. Yeah. So the last episode of Drycast in 2014. 2014 has been like any other number. It's just been it is a year. It is a segment of time. So, happy Wednesday. We'll see you in the next number. Good morning. Fuck 'em. All right. Drycast episode 5. It's done.
Congratulations. Happy New Year, sort of.
Happy fuck. Oh, yeah, I guess I better end the stream. So, bye, streamers. Fuck you guys. Fuck you all. Actually, those of you that actually watch the stream, thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback, Alexa. We'll see you all later. You know where to get all of our stuff. So, goodbye, streamers. Goodbye forever.
Later, skaters.